Okay guys, we're going to get started. First things first, we're going to look at our task tracker here. Listen to the Chang Huan. I'm just going to click that and he's going to run me there. I suggest you guys do the same. Cody, we've just started. Althazor, we've just started. We are in the Nameless Sword beginning area, which is called the Jiming Post House. It's here on the map. World map, North China, Crow Post House, Jiming Post House. Do you want to play Ouija with me? No, but I'd like to learn martial arts. Good. You must train hard and cultivate to improve your skills. Without guidance, one becomes lost. I agree. Excellent. There is much I can teach you. Thank you for your guidance. First things first, we click this button, and that gives us, that opens up our skill book. It's teaching us about cultivation points. Left click to view this menu. This is teaching us about Jinghao privileges. This means if you're a VIP, you get every 100 seconds a given amount of experience is converted into cultivation points, while more is stored as potential. Basically, you level faster if you're a VIP. For those of you that don't know, I'll give you a quick rundown on the experience system. Basically, by completing various tasks in the world, like certain PvP events, by spying on other schools, script stealing, completing daily quests, robbing, patrolling, things like that, you'll gain experience. Over time, that experience will become cultivation, and you can turn that cultivation into, you can use that cultivation to increase the level of your skills individually. So you can choose a skill that you want to be better at, and you can use the cultivation to do that. So the trick in this game is to make sure you do enough tasks to have the experience to turn into cultivation. Again, this process is much slower if you don't pay, but patience is life. Patience is life. Press F9 to hide other players. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you very much, Grith. It seems like it hit half my party members, though. Ah, fuck it, I'll just leave it on. The release date for Age of Wushu has not yet been announced. They're working on fixing the translations and the interface issues prior to the release of the game. Whereas Snail Games were also doing that, but just allowing us to play in the beta until they fucked up. Jisoo, I can definitely invite you. Invite to team. Oh, you're already in the team. Nice. If anybody needs an invite, just let me know. Now, listen to Chang Hian. Everyone in the world learns differently. It's only natural that some cultivation skills, some cultivate skills more quickly than others. You will gain experience whether you work hard or not. Be aware, however, that it takes a long time to cultivate your skills. Go experience Jinghao. This is why you need help in this game, because they don't really explain anything ever. Speak with Du Jiamping. Just click on his name, and it'll take you to Zhu Jiamping. It's very simple. Can you learn all the skills in the game? Lampenny, you get 3 skill sets when you join your school. From there, you need to steal scripts from other schools during the events every day in order to learn the skills from that school. So you, as a Tangman, for example, my school, I'm a ninja, I'm an assassin. However, if I want to, I can steal skills from the Shaolin, and I could be a ninja assassin who likes to use a staff as well. Things like that, yeah? That's how it works. So yes, you can create your own skill sets and your own character styles. And the longer you play the game, the more varied you will be. Mastery is the skill balance of external and internal skills. You will not win duels against experts if you cannot draw upon your inner strength. Study this self-recollection script and return to me when you're done. Oh god. Yeah, he's just giving me a skill. Study. Open. Activate. Close. And get this fucking... Did I get you, Oxidal? Did I get you? Oxidal, I didn't get you. Please resend that friend invite. I tried, man, I tried. I'm sorry. Okay, so what just happened then is he taught us a skill. So if I press K and go to my internals, my internal skills, I have self-recollection. and I've now activated that skill. And that gives me a whole bunch of different bonuses, including max health and max energy and so on and so forth. Depending on your school, this will change. Yet, so far we haven't chosen a school. This is just the beginning area. Occidental area is beautiful. Invite to team. How is our team looking now? Looking good. Looking good. Thank you, by the way, Grithic, for helping with managing the chat and the questions. With practice mode, do you just let it go? With practice mode, practice mode allows you to spend your in-game cash. There's three types of cash. There is gold, which you buy, silver, which you can use to buy things from other players and to do various activities, and there's silver coins, which is your chump change. It's the leftover bits and pieces. That's what you use to practice martial arts generally, although you can also use silver. And practice martial arts allows you to buy incense, and that incense allows you to meditate and increase your skill level faster. Now, the pay-to-win element that people talk about in this game is that you could buy gold, turn it into silver, and then spend that silver to buy incense and level faster. You can do that. It's incredibly expensive, and I wouldn't recommend it. Of course, remember too that leveling your skills will not make you better at this game. It's a skill-based PvP system, and a lag-based one at that. So practicing martial arts? No. Internal cultivation slowly levels up your chosen skill over time. Can I cultivate this skill now as an example? No, I haven't learned how to yet. Okay, I'm going to talk to this guy again and continue this quest. When he gets back here. You want to defeat me? Cut it out. Defeat my disciple first. A Grandmaster's body and mind a single, balanced weapon. You must master internal skills to reach your full potential. Yes, Shifu. He's basically saying, start with internal skills, don't worry about the rest. Using chi to wield your sword like an expert requires advanced internal skills. Be patient and you will achieve great things. You need to start by studying internal skills. You need to remember this. The self-recollection technique was created by an old master while living in seclusion. It is a simple technique, but very powerful once mastered. I am here to guide you and answer your questions. Go now and focus on your training. I'll remember what you have taught me. Next, ask him to teach you about something else. When I was younger, my noble family was slaughtered. Since then, I've wandered begging for scraps to survive, and now I am here. Before we continue, answer honestly. Why do you want to learn to fight? For power alone? If so, you have no place here. To better myself is my only motivation. Very well. We will teach you to protect yourself from enemies. Go and speak with He Yong Yong to learn some external skills. I won't disappoint you. So let's go talk to... He Yong Yong. I had to start a new character because I'm in prison, and it's a good way to let people know how this game works. Oh! Welcome to our school, my friend! Be patient and remember that no one becomes a master in one day. You guys need to hear this. Some of you, anyway. Never stop practicing, my friend. Use these training grounds for as long as you wish. Thank you, elder brother. A good defense will protect you when all else fails. Our elder brother there will teach you the fundamentals. Yes, elder brother. Can I get an invite? Says 3DS Samurai. You certainly can. I don't think I can invite you from this menu, though. Check info. There we go. Add friend and invite. Should I activate potential? Potential I don't know nothing about because I've always been VIP. But basically, I think what happens is, if you're not a VIP, some of the experience that would have gone to cultivation here will go into potential instead. And you can pay to activate your potential using gold. So if you don't want to buy a subscription, but you still want to level faster, you can buy some gold instead and use that to level up faster. Sup, you sexy beast! You made me sign up on Twitch! Jin, welcome to the show, my friend. It's great to have you here. I'm glad you signed up. If you kidnap someone when you're a VIP, you get 12.5 liang silver. If you are not VIP, you get 2 liang. Yeah, so you make more money as well if you're a VIP. What school are you going? I'm going to let the viewers decide what school we go once we get to the school's decision. It's free to play it in. Yes, it is. But you can pay to get benefits to allow you to level up faster. And make more money. Am I supposed to be doing something? Or am I lagging out? Let's find out. 30% of your experience goes to, your cultivation goes to potential instead, yeah. It's basically, this is what you missed out on because you didn't pay. Block Zheng Fei's attacks. That wasn't popping up before. This game is buggy as shit. It's not ready for release. I'd like to clarify that once more. You will need to deal with a lot of bugs if you're going to play it now. We've all been able to do it without any problems, so... Oh, who am I supposed to be talking to? Zhang Fei. Here we go. Sorry. I'm ready. Let's begin. So he's teaching me how to block attacks. Oh my god. They changed my keys again. Hold on. They have right click set as block, so when you're in a battle and you're trying to hold down right click to block and you're trying to look around, it's very, very confusing and annoying. I don't understand why they did it. You use your right click to move around, to move your camera, right? Isn't that how you do it? Anyway, blocking, you can block at any time by holding whatever button you set, right click as default. That will, I recommend changing that. It will let you block attacks. It's very crucial. My question is, what is the need of XP in this game when I could just give you cultivation points? I'll just show you again here, Surgency. XP turns into cultivation. Cultivation turns into, lets you level your skills. If you don't have any XP, you will not get any cultivation. VIPs do not get to turn nothing into cultivation. They still need experience. They simply cultivate faster and more, and while offline. B to block? Maybe. Learn to parry from Zhu Feng. Embrace the Moon Fist. Stand steady and raise your arms. A defensive stance, simple and useful. Each successful parry can reduce damage by 7. So we're learning a skill now. An external skill, not an internal skill, an external skill. Right. Sorry, I'm a fucking OCD bastard when it comes to this sort of shit. Learn Embrace the Moon, activate it, and block Zheng Fei's attacks. So we activate Embrace the Moon, we now have a buff that reduces the damage we take, and block attacks. Yeah, unless you suck like me. Very good, you are gifted in martial arts. Now, even a stronger defense can be broken with a single skillful blow. Let us show you. This is teaching you how to break a parry when someone's parrying. Hello! Is that Getsuga? Hey Getsuga, man, how you doing? Yeah, the way the experience system works does take you a little while to get your head around, but once you get it, it's quite simple. You need to complete tasks, like do things in the world to get experience. That will slowly turn into cultivation over time. That cultivation can be used to increase a skill's level. It's very simple. If you're a VIP, that whole thing happens faster. Nice and simple. Oh, sorry. I'm zoning out. It's been a big week. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Keep attacking and you can break through. Try it now. Did Did he give me another skill? Normal fist attack. Let's try that. He's parrying. You can see his defense. Now his defense has been broken. There are other ways to break defenses a lot quicker. We're going to go through this slowly so that you get a good understanding of how the combat works, okay? Because a lot of people just skip through this shit way too quickly and they just don't know what's going on. Learn to break defenses. Now I'll teach you about feint moves which can overpower block moves. Study this book, white cloud covers the top, and then break my block with it. Oh, it's a sweep kick. Nice. Are you ready? You saw me breaking through the block with punches before. Now he blocks, sweep kick, boom! Defense is immediately broken, I can start going in. Boom! Oh, it didn't break. Did it break? It broke. It just, because it's lagging. So basically, you just saw, I want you to pay close attention now, listen carefully. This skill has a red border, it means that it's an attack move. This skill has a blue border, it means that it's a break defense or feint move. It's used for breaking blocks. This skill has either a green or a yellow border. I'm colorblind. That means it's a buff. Very simple. This is important because if you're fighting bosses and you use the wrong skills at the wrong time, the bosses will fuck you up. The game is very much based around that. I'm playing on the White Tiger server as Nameless Sword. If you'd like to come and join, please come in and send me a friend request. My character name is EXP. I am willing to dedicate hours to learning one move. Good, Adson. It helps. Yeah, Grithik's right. You can avoid having to pay for this game if you have a good guild and you're smart about how you play. But yeah, no colorblind mode, sadly. It's green. Thank you, Juice. Juice? Juice. I like that. It's phonetic. Your progress is most impressive. Let us speak of channeling your emotions. By successfully defending, you can gather rage and release it in a devastating rage attack. Study this script and practice rage attacks with your elder brother. Thank you for your insight. Rage is another important thing you'll learn, but it's not as useful as you think it is. But it looks very cool, and it's one of my favorite things to do. Step backwards over 7 stars. Oh, new friends. Rerem! Holy shit, it's Rerem! Oh, Rerem, one of the original EXPTV viewers. Rerem, you're far too awesome to be here. What's going on? And where have you been the last few days, huh? What's going on here? Alright, who do you want me to talk to this time? This guy? Rage Trainer, right. Sometimes the quest list bugs out. Okay, now you're gonna get to see a rage skill. Are you ready? I'm gonna block for a bit, and you'll see up here, there's a rage bar. We're gonna build up rage by fighting and parrying, and breaking parries. Oh shit. Fucking lag, I swear. Now you can see the fire. We're gonna keep building up rage. He's blocking, feint, break his block, attack. Oh shit. I'm not doing very well, there's a lot of lag. Now the rage is ready, so we hit 4. Boom! That's a rage attack. Every skill set you have will have a different rage attack. Oh, you still want to fight? Nice. Parried them all, didn't do any damage. Blocking, attacking. Blocking, attacking. Blocking, feinting. Break his defense, attacking. Raging. Blocking. Don't need to, apparently. There we go. Very simple, right? Rage gives you great power. Use it wisely. Now go tell our Shifu of your progress. Thank you, elder brother. Lag, 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 lag. Why you created a new character? I got put in jail. So it was either create a new character and teach a whole bunch of really cool people how to play this game, or sit in jail and have gay wushu sex with Grithic. And while it was a tough decision, we went with the new character. It's also a good way to let a whole bunch of people experience this game in a way that's a little bit more conducive. I'm going to be able to make a video of this as well, which should hopefully teach new players how to play Age of Wushu. I'm quite excited about that because it is something that helps. A lot of people just aren't willing to put in the time and the effort that this game requires because of the shitty bugs and the shitty explanations, and it sucks because it's a really good game. And although I hate snail games for what they're doing, I really can't stress enough how amazing this game can be for the right people. Welcome back, Kill! Gay wushu sex! I'll put a video for that up as well. Look out for it. What level can you do Twilight Village? I think your inner skill needs to be at level 8 or 10 or 12, around that area. But you probably want to be a lot stronger, or at least have good people in your group, because Twilight Village is hard the first few times you do it with new players. Complete task. What have you learned from your elder brothers? My elder brothers taught me the basics. I have not mastered them yet. You are now done with the instructions. Oh, he's got a new quest. Meditation training. So just to recap, we learned about internal skills. Those are the skills you'll be training most often in the beginning of the game. We also learned about external skills. External skills allow you to fight and attack other players. However, you probably won't be training them very much in the beginning of the game. Next, Shifu, I feel so weak. What's wrong with me? Sit and breathe. So this is a meditation skill. The most basic internal energy skill, use it to regain health and energy. So this is just your healing skill when you're out of combat. Skip guide. Alright. It's very simple to meditate, obviously. You click the button, you start meditating. Thank you, Shifu. I feel much better. They're not going to stop, are they? You're just going to keep holding down my doorbell? Keep holding it down, it's not gonna go anywhere. I want to learn to fly, can you teach me? Be patient, you are strong, but to fly, you must be stronger. Go get a sandbag from behind the school. I'm sorry, but I can't be any quieter than this. This is my talking voice. You're just gonna have to wear earplugs, or deal with it in some other way. I'm not even being loud, that's what I mean. If you continue to hold the doorbell, I will call the police. Jesus Christ, these people, I swear. Where are we? Get a sandbag from behind the school. Okay, so we're actually moving on from this. We've learnt combat, we've learnt external skills, internal skills, and meditation. I guess the walls are really thin, yeah, but I mean, they came down at 7 o'clock in the morning the other day to have a go at me, and it was a pretty rude way of telling me about the problem. I promised I'd keep it down. I'm not yelling and screaming anymore, which is generally my thing. I'm keeping my voice down as low as I can. If I talk any lower, then the show's just going to suffer from it, yeah? I can't do anything about it. I am going to put in some padded walls soon, hopefully, and get that sorted out, but sadly, the way that they want to communicate just isn't going to work for me. So, not much I can do. My mum? Man, I'm from Australia. I live in Berlin. What are you talking about? He's at the door now, ringing the doorbell, holding it down. Didn't you hear? The echo, yeah, I know, right? I'm hoping if I put some sound padding on the walls, it'll reduce the echo. Yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not yelling and screaming. And of course, if the police, if they call the police and the police want to see what's going on, they can watch this stream. They can see what's going on. Hey, Welshie man, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Pony, I don't know how to speak Polish, sadly. And he doesn't speak English, so I don't know what to do. The Midnight Mailman? Yeah, I don't think so. Third day, yeah. The last 2 nights he came at night, but the first time he came in the morning, he was just very aggressive and very rude. And I said I'd keep it down, and I have kept it down. I've got video evidence that I am trying to keep it down, but I can't talk any lower than this. There's not much I can do about it. It's that simple. Yeah, I'm trying to block the sound. The problem is I just moved to Berlin last week, so I'm staying in the office of my work, which is in a residential apartment building. And I guess the sound's just really, like the walls are really thin, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just talking. I can't not talk, you know what I mean? This is my show. There's 170 people watching this right now. What am I supposed to do? Start whispering again like last night? I'm sorry, but I just can't do it anymore. Okay, inspect the glowing... Wow, where are we? I don't even remember this. I got knocked out and thrown down a well, huh? Hang blankets up around you? That could probably help. I don't know. It's a weird situation though, you know? It's just a weird area. Bad boy. I don't like being... I don't want to be a bad boy. I don't want to be mean and hateful to people. That's why I'm trying to keep my voice down. That's why I'm trying not to be that way, you know? But there's just nothing I can do. If the police watch, it's just more followers. Strange, I live in a house with 7 families and no one has ever complained when I talk with friends at 3 AM. I know, right? This is the first time it's ever happened to me as well. I don't understand what's going on. You're dead. R.I.P. Cody. You have the recording to prove you haven't been loud today. Exactly, I haven't been loud. No, the record was broken yesterday with 263, I believe, or 268, something like that. Yeah. Good, how's the Wushu? The Wushu's great. We're just going through the beginning stages of the game to try and teach people how to play the game and give them an opportunity to ask questions. Inspect the skeleton. Alright, let's just get all that nastiness out of there. It makes me so angry. They can't get to sleep with me talking, says Zed. Yeah, that's probably it. But I can't speak any lower, and I am going to look... there's nothing I can do about it. That's the problem. The thing is, I was talking to my boss, and he said that they bang around on the weekends and have kids running around constantly, make heaps of noise all the time. So they're obviously not worried about making noise, but they're very worried about hearing noise. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, it's you!
No.
Hold on.
Did you open the door?
Huh?
Did you open the door?
No.
I hear it in your stream.
Oh,
I'm
really?
listening to you.
Oh, shit. This is my boss, guys. Just hold on a second, alright? I'll be right back.
Just want to check is everything okay here.
Yeah, I think everything's good.
I just run over because maybe it's the police.
That's not... He just got back from vacation. He just got here. Who does... This is my new boss, by the way, guys.
You cannot see me, or?
Yeah, they can see you. This is just amazing. This is what nice people do, yeah?
You are not loud. I hear you in the stream to
I'm not
talk
being
all the time.
loud.
No,
I'm not being... I've kept my voice down, right?
Yes,
I've done everything
a lot,
I can.
a lot.
A lot, yeah, exactly. I don't know what to do anymore. Hello, sir!
Those are the fucking guys from top or what?
Huh? Yeah.
The Polish guys. They're all the time loud and now someone else is loud, so...
What the fuck? I don't know what to do.
Just want to be sure that nothing has happened.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. You scared the shit out of me. I thought, oh shit, he's opening the door.
No, it's me.
That's alright.
I just think about if I write it to you, but you miss it maybe in chat. So
That's fine, it's
just
fine.
run over.
This is probably a good time to take a quick break anyway, guys. I'm just going to take a 5-minute break, have a cigarette, release some of the stress. I'll be right back, alright? So just don't you go nowhere. We'll continue wishing in just a moment. Wow. Wow. That's a manager right there. That's a manager. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. That's just fantastic. So for those of you that don't know, I just came to Berlin last week for a new job, and I'm staying in the office until I find my place. I've got my place in the next couple of days, which will be interesting. But yeah, so Basti, my boss at Casual, he just got back from his vacation an hour ago, and he's sitting there doing some emails and listening to the stream, and he hears the doorbell ringing over and over and over again, like you guys just heard, right? And he runs from his house straight over to the office to make sure everything's okay, because he feels like, you know, he helped me get here to Berlin. He's looking after me, and he wants to make sure everything's okay. Bosti, right? Bam. That's just such an amazing, amazing thing. I love it. I love it when you meet really good people in this world. That's why I love this stream so much, because there's so many really, really good people in this stream, and it's so good. It's so good, you know. That's just great. That's just great. Agreed, Math. Agreed, man. We've got a good boss. We got a good boss. We got a good guy. I'm good and handsome, says Vey. Vesk. Alright, I'll get back to the Wushu now. I apologize for that, guys. Thank you very much for bearing with me. Those of you that stuck around, I very much appreciate it. We're getting through. We're getting through. Alright. He's ready? Are you ready? Remember to check out the website Casual. If Basti isn't a reason to, I don't know what is. I couldn't agree more, Ad. I couldn't agree more. By the way, 12 people have registered for Age of Wushu tonight via the stream. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Why are you black and white, says Spicy Curry. It's a long story. Stick around and I'll probably explain it again. I have to explain it all the time, that's all. Thank you very much. Yeah, 12 people have already signed up through that link, which makes us money for Casual, yeah? Which is really, really good. So thank you. Just thank you so much, guys. Really, genuinely, honestly, thank you. And also, for the guys who are in the Age of Wushu group with me now, thank you for your patience. I know it's a little bit difficult, but I hope to be able to get through this this experience without much trouble. So, just thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's play. Let's get back to the Wushu. Let's get back to the Wushu. You find a tattered journal next to the bones. I, Hen Xianji, was cast into this accursed well by a fool. I will die here, damned and alone, and without the revenge I thirst for. Reader, I bequeath you from hell my knowledge in a scroll written in blood. Use it to escape this well, and punish that bastard who murdered me. Scroll? I wonder why he didn't use it to get himself out of here. Oh, there it is. I'm so used to having all my double jumps and triple jumps and shit. The barely legible scroll is titled Skyward Faint Step. Ooh. Now we can double jump. So we just learned this new skill that allows us to double jump. Phew, time to go. "19 hours till the Neverwinter beta. Fuck yeah, guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the Neverwinter beta. It's going to be amazing. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Is everyone still in the group? We've got some groups going. Wow. How crazy. All right. Mr. John Sherry, well, look at this. Cody's live again. I take it the big people didn't get you today. We just had a massive, massive event with the big people. Make sure you check out the archives. About 3 hours in, It should make for an interesting story. No, only founders are in the beta this time, Rerem. Neverwinter's amazing. It's my most anticipated MMORPG at the moment, within a reasonable time frame. Obviously, Archage is not within a reasonable time frame. You are very lucky, young one. Please rest for a while. We can speak later. Look around town and see if anyone needs help. Two melee classes and no ranged. Yeah, but that's okay. There'll be a ranged class eventually. Well, fuck founders then. It's alright, you'll get to watch it. You get to watch it with me! It'll be great. Cody, hang up this sign on your door so the Polish guy can watch your stream. On air. Archage is coming to EU in 2030. That's probably accurate. That's why I'm not getting excited about it, but I am very excited about it. Yeah, well, Rerem. I mean, they're offering a game to us for free. If we get anything at all, I think it's good. Hey Cody, do I need to download the game and client to play the game? Yes, you do. It's a very heavy client game. But if you are going to sign up for it, please sign up through that link and yeah, download it. You can play. Kind of pisses me off. You can't be a drow unless you spend like $200. Well, you can't be a drow at launch unless you spend like $200. You will be able to be a drow later, I believe. Yeah, Archage looks amazing, huh? So, my kite got stuck on the roof, and I can't afford a new one. I'll get it back for you. Where's that kite? Winter's Melt. That brings back memories. Where's that kite then? Alright, auto run. There's the kite. Can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, I'm blind. Sorry, Roadblock. It happens. It happens. I'm a little flustered tonight. You left Treon. That's interesting. Can you pick up the kite? Oh, you did. Alright. Here's your kite. Try to be more careful. That's just great. Everyone in town suddenly knows a stupid flying skill. I wanted some pity money, not the stupid kite. Don't you recognize a con when you see one? You mean you... I thought... Thanks for the help, hero. Now I have to go put this back on the roof. Again. You're a terrifying little girl. So Cody, your main is still on Dragon. Yeah. He's just in jail at the moment. Yeah. That girl, I wonder is my daughter. Threaten a Polish guy with calling the police works double. He's probably has some own liquor he made. I don't know. I only brought out the police threat because he was holding down the doorbell. What am I supposed to do? Why is the client download longer than the game download? I'm not sure. It's a weird one. Blind Ninja. Oh, Zed's got a party tomorrow, so he's not going to be in the beta, but he'll play with you all when it goes to open. Fuck yeah, man. It'll be great. Yeah, my character's going to stay in jail for a long time. Do you have anything to eat? All this jumping around has made you hungry. Ask Chef Kwang Akang for some food. Alright. Cool. Got some fighting over there. Big Bang versus King. My character's in jail because I don't know. I don't know why my character's in jail. Apparently I earned infamy while fucking around with the goons for a while, and then the goons, as constables, put me in jail. Because they're fucking assholes. I love them, but they're fucking assholes. Do you have any fresh ingredients? Oh, they want me to bring supplies? The wild dogs out there will rip me to pieces. This is getting difficult. Could you drive away a few of those damn dogs? Speak Ling Ching. Oh, flying darts. Equip. Now he's going to teach us about hidden weapons. This is a new type of weapon. You seem intelligent. Why are you having trouble? Here are some scripts that will help you improve. Right click to learn the technique. Preview. Study. Normal dart attack. Complete. Now, use the darts to kill the dogs. Your hidden weapons will not pierce obstacles, so aim carefully. So you just select an enemy and press 5. Start throwing the hidden darts at the dogs. Shoot and kill 2 dogs. That's 1. That's 2. This is some pretty boring shit, but we'll catch up. I wonder where the rest of the group is. Are they around here still? Yeah, they're all sort of scattered around. Cool. We'll meet up when we go to choose a school, and then we'll ask in the chat what school you guys want to see most. We'll do a vote. Cron's got a little poll system that works out really nicely, and then we'll pick that school. If you can get that poll ready, by the way, Cron, that'd be amazing. EXP, could you help me out? My character is constantly losing health from nutrition, saying I need food, but I can't find any stalls to buy from. I'm stuck. Frimpy, that's a great question. Food can only be made by players. So if you haven't got any friends to give it, you should start off with some food, by the way. It's steamed buns. You should start off with some steamed buns. If you press C, you'll see your nutrition. Mine's 77 out of 100. So I right-click a steamed bun, and that gives me 20 nutrition, yeah? If you don't have any steamed buns left, you're going to need to buy some from players, or get a friend to give you some, or pick up the chef profession and make some yourself. Oh, Snail. Excessive profanity, please check your Twitch inbox. I can do that. Snail Games USA contact. Greetings. Thank you for streaming Age of Wushu. We would like to give you some Searing Viper gift pack codes to distribute to your viewers as you see fit. Please contact me back on support@ageofwushu.com. Hope to hear so we get the process started. I'll tell you what, I actually work for Causal. This is my personal stream, but I also stream on Causal and I work at Causal during the day. Earthquake. If you'd like to contact with Causal there, he'll get that giveaway organized, and then I can just distribute through the game and continue teaching new players how to play. Snail strikes again. I'm a little bit embarrassed now. I've been giving Snail Games a whole bunch of shit because I'm very offended that they ended the beta early to rush their launch of a very unfinished game. A magnificent game, as I've stated so many times, but a game that still needs much beta testing before being released to the public. Okay. Causal, I'll give you an email address now. Yeah, I'll message it to you now, mate. With the subject, oh wait, there's a specific subject header? Okay, I'll give you, I'll send you the whole message. Hold on. There you go. Done. There you go, guys. You might be getting some free shit to give to enjoy on Age of Wushu. That's pretty nice. It's good to see Snail Games actually responding to the community. I was under the impression that they didn't do that anymore, but yeah, it's good. I always appreciate it when developers try to do better, or publishers try to do better than they have in the past. So it's good. It's good. Guys, we should have some giveaway packs to give you soon. Compliments of Snail Earthquake. Thank you, Snail. Big Fish is on the stream. The poll is ready. Thank you, Kron. We'll get to that shortly. Okay, let's continue with the game. You need to deliberate in counsel and prompt in action if you want to be a good hunter, as no matter how foxy the animal is, it can't escape from you. I killed 2 wild dogs. You're actually quite good. Complete task. Now he's giving us some blood tofu. Used to get the delicacy effect, increase movement speed by 1% and recover nutrition 10 for an hour. Alright, let's go back to cultivating internal skills. So we learnt about what an internal skill is before. Now we're going to learn about how to cultivate an internal skill. What server? We're playing on the White Tiger server at the moment. Be sure it's not a hoax. That's a good point. Free shit is the best shit. Cody, 2013. Oh yeah, free stuff. What is this crazy wushu game? It's an incredibly amazing game that was developed with a lot of love, care, and attention. Regretfully, the translation process, the localization process, while in beta was fantastic, has now reached launch, and I'm very, very upset about that, because although the game is amazing, it's not ready to be released to the public. There are just far too many bugs. That said, I've been playing it for 3 months, and I really like it, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of help in how to learn how to play the game in the beginning. Dusty's back! Let's give him an invite to the team. Beautiful! Guide to internal cultivation. Now this is very important, guys. I want you to pay close attention. If you're planning on playing wushu, this concerns you. One cannot draw from an empty well. Cultivate your chi internally and your physique externally. How do I cultivate my internal skills? To cultivate your martial arts, use internal cultivation. Are you ready? Left click the Buddha, the little Buddha at the top of the screen to open up your cultivation menu. Click the book to add a skill. And you're going to add the, in this tutorial it doesn't let you choose anything, but you're adding your internal cultivation skill. Please note that when you choose a school, you'll need to change this to your school's internal skill. This determines your character level, if you will. In the beginning of the game, it's very highly recommended that you focus on this so that you can get stronger and stronger, get more mana, get more health, things like that, before worrying about your actual skills. Because your actual skills, once cultivated, won't improve drastically. This will improve drastically. Anson's almost in. Nice. Oh, guys, that's a very good point. If you haven't already and you'd like to see more content, make sure you like the Causal stream. I stream on the Causal stream during the day, and on my personal stream, EXPTV, at night. So if you like the content and you want to see more, make sure you follow Causal. You can also click Causal's name, follow. You don't actually have to leave the channel. I learned about that the other day. Okay, now that we have chosen a skill to cultivate, we need to start cultivating it. So we click internal cultivation. And now that skill, you'll notice that the Buddha is now glowing blue. That means that you are cultivating that skill, and you are gaining, you're leveling that skill up in the easiest possible sense. Good work. Keep cultivating your skills. I've heard that the 8 major schools are recruiting right now. This is a good opportunity for you. Find a coachman and ask him to tell you more about the schools. What should I do? I'm also playing from Europe, yes, Roofton. There will be a European version of this game called Age of Wushu launched sometime in the future, but right now we need to play on the US servers, which is Age of Wushu. Math's character is ready. Cody, I'm coming. Awesome, man. Let me know what your character name is in-game and I'll send you an invite. Math's another member of the Causal staff here in Berlin. So why is Nameless Sword the best? It's not the best. It's just the easiest to learn how to play because the opening area here is much more conducive to it's just an easier area to learn the game in, basically. You mean Wushu, not Wulin for the US. Sorry, yeah, Age of Wushu for the US, Age of Wulin for the EU. Sorry, I may have fumbled my words. I apologize. You get the special Lucky Internals, which is a griefer delight. It isn't the best, just a place. Grit thinks it's the best, and so do I, because it's just so much easier to do what you need to do here. Okay, guys, you ready? Please tell me about the 8 major schools. Listen carefully and watch this, because I'm going to ask you guys to vote on which school you want me to play, and by extension, most of the other people in our party. We're going to choose that school and give you guys a full introduction of that school. Obviously, we can only do one, so think carefully. First, we have the Shaolin. The Shaolin are leaders, judges, and guardians of the weak. They use fierce attacks and overwhelming strength to defeat their enemies. The Shaolin may only take male disciples. Long style boxing. So this is a strong area of effect style. They have the Bodhidharma stick, which is another area of effect and DPS style. And they have the Wutu stick, which is good mobility, single target DPS with a limited area of effect. So obviously, single target attacks, AoE attacks. Probably one for PvP and one for PvE, I imagine. Next is the Wudang. Wudang disciples are known as wandering protectors and devout Taoists. In combat, they seek a balance between body and mind, using Qi to weaken stronger opponents and turn their enemies' attacks against themselves. The Yin-Yang sword is their first skill set. It's strong in offense and defense against single targets. The Breeze sword, strong ranged attacks, and the Taiji sword, strong defense. If you pick this school, any of these schools, you will eventually learn all 3 sets. And that's dependent on the level of your internal skill, hence why it's so important in the beginning of the game to level your internal skill so that you can learn all 3 styles and start to get a better understanding of how your character works. Next is the Imai, the all-girls school. The Imai sisterhood uphold justice, along with their peers from the Shaolin and Wudang. Alone, their balanced fighting style can adapt to any situation. In a team, they have abilities that can benefit their allies. These are the support class, most people consider them. For those curious, Wudang is in fact the Wu-Tang of the Wu-Tang clan. Wanderer's Valley, we'll get to them all soon, I promise. Golden Diamond Soft Palm, reduce injury for group, ranged effect. Departing Sting, strong area of effect damage and crowd control. The Rosy Cloud Stab, group recovery and group damage. The Beggars Sect. Casually neutral, but helpful and friendly, the Beggars are one of the largest schools. Made up of people from all walks of life, they are renowned for their staff fighting techniques. Only players with the beggar profession can join this school. You can just learn the beggar's profession, so it's fine. Crying Stick. The beggar's profession is it's basically a crafting skill, if you will. To make it easy for you to understand, there are a lot of different professions, like, oh, congratulations, your self-recollection skill has been cultivated to level 2. Can continue cultivating that skill or change skill? I'll be continuing. Lotus Palm, good area of effect damage with air-based attacks. This is a very dangerous style, it's very popular. Spirit Snake Attack, good single target damage and debuffs. Can you use the Naginata? I can't remember what that is, but I did hear about it once. There's a lot of really cool, a lot of people that are interested in the Wuxia martial arts play this game, and you get a lot of really, the goons used to do a Singchu where they were watching old Chinese kung fu movies while they were playing and shit like that. Scholars. A scholar's melody can rupture organs or kill an enemy without a scratch. Aspiring scholars must be proficient in one of the following skills: Lia playing, Weiqi, calligraphy, or painting. Jun Fan Math. Let's send Math an invite. Invite to team. Beautiful. Press O, just make sure Math's in there. Not Pleb seems to have logged off, so I can take him out. Gritlock's logged off. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bugger. He must have went back to his other character or something. Hopefully Math gets that invite. Math, if you're listening, it'll pop up on your screen as a little icon. You just click it and click OK. The scholars have 3 styles as well, of course. The Falling Flower Sword, optimized for double strikes against multiple targets, deadly. Boundless Sword, group buffs and recovery, and the Leisure Kick. This is the lethal motherfucking style, effective against single targets. This is considered overpowered prior to the implementation of the 3rd internal skill. I'm not sure how it is now. The Tangmen. This is the school I played before. These are the assassins. The Tangmen are loyal only to themselves. They specialize in hit and run attacks, hidden weapons, and crippling poisons. You have the Golden Snake Sting. This is the PvP set. The Vertigo Dart. This is the PvP PvE set. It's basically just a long range set. And of course the Shadow Chasing Sting, which is smoke, cover, and explosive force. It's good for PvE. The Royal Guard. These are the evil schools. I should clarify, by the way, guys. The Shaolin, Wudang, Imai, and Beggars are good schools. Scholars and Tangmen, from memory, are neutral schools. Royal Guards and Wanderer's Valley are evil schools. The alignment of your school will allow you to do different things without pissing your school off. There are no recommended schools. Snail's gone? Ah, fair enough. We'll find out when we get an email back. Causal will keep us updated. Oh yeah, sorry, Lord, there are no recommended schools. All schools are good schools. There are some that are considered overpowered. I'm not going to go into that though. But the concept isn't about what is better. It's about what you like. Choose what you like, then learn how to play that school, and then learn how to defend against other schools and attack other schools. The Royal Guards. Vicious and cruel, the Royal Guards seek power and control. Their brutal, merciless attacks are the dark twin of the Shaolin. Strong defense against ranged attacks for the Soul Chasing Claw. This is a chain attack. Very, very popular. Very overpowered. The Soul Losing Blade, optimized for single targets, far or near range, so it's a long range sword attack. Eagle Claw Fist, strong group recovery. That would be the PvE set. And finally, the Wanderer's Valley. The acolytes of the Wanderer's Valley school are amoral, secretive, and sinister. Their art focuses on the use of vicious cunning and poisons. They have Bone Corrosion Palm, inflicts airborne poison damage against a group of targets. The Perish Blade, damage your enemy by sacrificing your own health. And the Wind Catching Blade, good defense against grouped attacks. Ladies and gentlemen, Kron is going to post a link in the chat which will allow you to vote on which school you want to see. Please vote now, and we'll pick that school and we'll go check it out. 80% win says, I went Scholars because they look clever. Nice, man. That's a great way to choose a school. Pick a school that speaks to you, yeah? And if no school speaks to you, pick one at random. Atten says, is the Xinghai internal skill still needed to be cultivated once you finish your internal skill of your school? It's a tough question. My advice is no, but it can be used for certain things, apparently. I would focus chiefly on your internal skill for your school so that you can get all 3 weapon sets for your school. They'll come down here, F1, F2, F3, and you'll have a lot of variety and you can start learning to play the game properly. Please use the poll to vote, guys. Please use the poll that Chronicle has linked. I'm going to relink it now, just in case you guys don't see it, and then that way you won't have any excuses. Use the poll, pick a school, and we'll go with it. Shaolin spoke to me, but I was saying dope when I heard. Thanks for the info. No worries, no worries at all, man. That's what we're here. We're here. Age of Wushu is very difficult to learn how to play. It's even more difficult because Snail Games haven't done a very good job of the localization prior to the launch of the game. So I'm trying to help people learn how to play the game as much as possible so that they can enjoy the experience as much as I have. I'm also doing it because my character's in jail. I don't know why it's in jail, but it's in jail and I can't play it. Fuck the homeless school. Zarek says, shit, I hate so much about Twitch UI. I just spent 5 hours on and off figuring out how to get a clip without having to rip the full damn video. I finally figured out an easy way to do it, but it's still too many steps. That's interesting. What's the problem with make highlight, rip highlight? Why wasn't that working? Well, you can be male and female with all schools except the Scholars and the EMI. The EMI specific school are only girls. and they train in supportive arts. The Shaolin are only boys, and they train in AoE offensive arts. Can you break out of jail? Only if you're on death row, and you need your friends to break you out. I got a VIP account, but I need to wait 48 hours to delete my character. Don't like the Wudang school. Fair enough. Hi Cody, I'm in contact with US for Snail Games. Maybe we can get some gift packs and more. That's great. That's great, Basti. Thank you very much. That'd be great. I'd love to give some gift packs out to the players. Sorry, Cody, I have to go. Have fun. Math, no worries, man. Enjoy your night. I'll see you soon, man. Take it easy, and thanks for joining. White Tiger at the moment, but the main is Blue Dragon. That's true. I'm on the White Tiger server right now, but I do play on the Blue Dragon server normally. Just doing the main storyline, we'll eventually learn the game if I just keep going. If you keep following the main storyline, you will eventually get to what we call the cliff. You get to a point in the game where there are no more quests to do and you have to figure out what to do on your own. It basically just takes a lot of time. I did a lot of fishing and crafting back then, farming and things like that, running around the world, learning how to spy, all that sort of stuff. Over the next couple of hours, we're gonna do as much of that as possible. You can play it from the EU Groovy package, however, it is a US only game. Age of Wushu is only available in the US. Age of Wulin will launch soon in the EU. It is the same game with a different publisher. When do you get a weapon? When you join a school. Group instances, plenty of them. With different difficulty levels and different difficulty levels allow different amounts of players. They go for different times. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, I'm playing from the EU right now. I'm playing from Germany right now. It's a little bit laggy, but it's not a problem. Also, guys, welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy. There is rating in this game, but it's not how you think. Why different publisher for the EU? Because a different publisher bought rights to the game in the EU. I have a school, I went beggar, still no weapon. Beggars have Crying Stick, Lotus Palm, Spirit Snake Stick. I recommend you continue training your internal cultivation skill for the beggars, and then you'll continue to level up. And as you level up and follow your story quests, as you get to certain internal skill levels, you get new story quests for your school. Each of those new quests will give you a new skill style. It is a little complicated. You do need to read and take it slow. It's rough. Okay, we're going to pick a school? Alright, let's do it. He's ready? Royal Guards. Royal Guards are the winners with 16 votes. Guys, we'll be playing Royal Guards. Oh, identity. I leveled up my cultivation. Fine. Royal Guards. Turn. Thank you. Now. For those of you in the party, if you'd like to continue being in the party and working together, even though we're not really playing together, please choose the Royal Guard school. I'd like to join a school. I can't decide over the Shaolin, Imai, or Wudang. Only the two schools interest me, the Wanderers Valley and the Royal Guards. I'd like to join the Royal Guards. Task complete, accepted, find the Royal Guards. Go with the Claw, yeah. I get to go with the fucking school that I hate the most. So it's just the way the life works out, really, isn't it? Speak with the Royal Guards guide. Our commander has tasked me with welcoming all newcomers. Do you wish to join our ranks? I would be honored. Ask Hyang Fu Yao to accept you as a Royal Guards disciple. Boris, hey man, how you doing? I will be going with the Claw, yes. I also dislike this school. Yes, the Claw is a fuck around. If you're fighting against Royal Guards players, I recommend you stay in close range at all times. No ETA on Age of Wulin. All I can tell you now is that they're still working on localization. Jintan! Hey, Zed's still here. Hey, Zed. Thanks for keeping up. My name is in pink because I'm awesome. Boris, good to have you back. Well, whether or not it's fun, pleb, would be a subjective perspective. Meaning that some people will find it fun and other people won't find it fun based on their personal tastes and interests. I am Huang Fu Yao, commander of the Royal Guards. I only require one thing. Absolute obedience. Why are you here? I want to join the Royal Guards. The Royal Guards report directly to the Emperor. We can arrest and interrogate whom we choose without question. What makes you think you have a place here? I can hold my own and I'm willing to serve the Royal Guards to any end. Easy enough. Let's see if you speak the truth. We have many prisoners here. Too many. We must remind them of their offences will not be tolerated. Execute a few of them. Sir! Execute the condemned prisoners. There's no grinding in this game. Well, not the traditional sense anyway. You won't be hunting down NPC enemies. In fact, you won't kill NPC enemies very often at all. Yeah, this is why you need to join a school. These skills suck. You can have a horse as a mount, indeed. I'll go look over the schools then, Pigeon. That is definitely recommended. I just went over them all. Sadly, you must have missed it. But yeah, there's 8 schools. Each of them are very different. I highly recommend you take your time before you make a decision and choose one that speaks to you. Because if you choose a neutral school, you'll have very many options available to you. But if you choose a good or a bad school, you will be limited to the disciplines of that school. If you break your school's rules, you will have to sit around and write lines to get rid of your discipline. Literally. Do you need to join a school, or you can? Oh, stealing scrolls is a very different thing, Adsman. You need to join a school. You will steal scrolls or scripts once you've joined a school and you're higher level in order to learn the skills of other schools. So I could be a Tangman who wants the Royal Guard chain. So I would learn the Royal Guard skills by stealing their scripts during the script stealing events, and then I could be a Tang throwing daggers and then whipping out a massive fucking chain. Cody doesn't know anything about Meridians. I'm sad. I'm sorry, but I haven't had a chance to play any of the Meridian content. I want to play a school that lets me bitch slap bitches all day. Then you'll be looking for the Royal Guards or the Wanderer's Valley. It is a must to join a school, yes. I mean, you could technically not join a school, but then you'd spend the whole game with a couple of, with like one punch and one feint, and that wouldn't be very good for you. Beggar's Sex, very fun. Yeah, I don't know anything about Meridians, I'm sorry, it's a new feature. 4KK says, well, I say goodnight to everybody, another amazing stream. Keep up the good work, XP. Thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate hearing that. Have a great night, dude. Take it easy. The Silent Lurker strikes again. Lotus Flower with Iron Claw. OP, indeed. The thought of playing a grandpa fighting drunk sounds fun. It is. As I'm pretty sure as a beggar, you can spit alcohol in people's faces, and that makes them drunk depending on their alcohol tolerance. And that can make things very interesting. I'm able to steal scrolls, but don't know what to do yet. When did you steal a scroll? 80% win, because they're only at specific times every day. There is a script stealing event, yeah? And remember, it's scripts, not scrolls. You don't confuse script stealing with spying. How do the group skills work? Basically, you have different types of group skills. They're called arrays. You start off with a 3-man array. So you, as the party leader, hit the array button and you do a kung fu, and 2 icons appear next to you. If 2 of your group members stand in those icons, you'll all get an array. And that array gives you a variety of different buffs and abilities, including a really powerful attack that you will need in order to complete the first dungeons. Everyone knows agents have alcohol intolerance. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. So Beggar's Sect has alcohol spraying skill. I believe that is true. I'm 99% sure that is true. It's one of their skills. They're able to spit alcohol into somebody's face, causing them to be drunk. I remember the goons doing it to me. There are no levels in this game, KO. There is a skill cap. It's called Expert of Self. It's when you get your Oh, actually, that would be increased now with the level 3 internal. Lol, I'm sold. Beggar sectors. There are amazing things in this game that you guys just don't know about. One of my favorite things was in the first dungeon. The third boss summons in 3 assassins during the fight. Those assassins are other players. So while fighting a boss, you need to fend off 3 PvP players in the middle of a dungeon. It's fucking cool. It also happens twice in the second dungeon. A buddy of mine told me about this game earlier, and I watched some vids, and it reminded me, reminded me of when I used to sneak into the cinema and watch Chinese kung fu movies from the 80s. It's got a lot of homage to the old style martial arts stuff. Those that like that style of gameplay will very much enjoy this game, if you're willing to put in the time and take it slow. It's a slow-paced, player-driven sandbox experience. I cannot stress that enough. You will not get any World of Warcraft treatment here. The closest you'll ever get to this game so far is EVE Online, in that you get a little bit of help and then you get kicked straight off a fucking cliff and you need to learn how to do things yourself or find friends. I'm playing on the White Tiger server at the moment, but I normally play on the Blue Dragon server with my Assassin Tangman character. Every school is capable of wrecking your face if you let them. I couldn't have said it better myself. Kilcian's hit the nail on the head. In PvP, a lot of people say, oh my god, this character's OP, this character's OP, when generally, it's because they don't know how to defend against that particular weapon style of that character. For example, beggars. If you're fighting a beggar, do not leave the ground. If you jump into the air, they will connect in the air and smash your face into the ground, and you will die. If you're fighting a royal guard who use the chains, stay close. Don't let them grab and pull you because it stuns you and paralyzes you, knocks you down. You need to prevent that from happening by staying close. You need to learn about all the different styles for all the different schools if you ever want to have a chance of PvPing successfully. But because an open world PvP is in effect, you will die a lot. Just remember that dying in this game doesn't really cost you much, and in doing so, you learn something new. I recommend finding a guild very quickly and asking for help. Corpus, I will be playing Neverwinter tomorrow in the 4th closed beta weekend. I'll be focusing mainly on crafting and professions. It's going to be amazing. The chains do hurt in close combat, but you can take the hits by parrying, yeah? If you try to run away, you'll get dragged in, and that's when you die. And of course, this isn't the definitive article, by the way. I'm just telling you what I've learned since I started playing. The guy pressing the buttons is still important to the character? Sure. Guild battles are a lot of fun. I've participated in a guild war of sorts, where we took over a guild city. Some people say that we paid for it. Other people say that they gave it to us. All I know is that I burnt down buildings, smashed up pillars, killed a bunch of people, and in the end, captured a guild city. It was a lot of fun. Alright, let's continue. It is done, Commander. Good. Always remember to obey my orders, or you too will meet the same fate. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Good. Now swear loyalty to me, and you'll be one of us. I swear loyalty to the Royal Guards and to you, Commander Huang Fo Yao. From now on, you are a member of the Royal Guards. Remember, those who submit will prosper. Those who resist will perish. I will not forget. Woo! I'm a normal spy. If I gain my reward, you will gain the following item. Sowtown soft leather. Gain condition, need to meet all the following requirements. Learn Jiangyan manual. Okay, so I still haven't got that yet. First things first, our martial arts are complex but refined. Please learn the inner skill, meditation. Accept the secret script. This is a secret script that can be stolen by other players during script events. Getting the internal skills is very hard. I actually do have the Emai internal skill on my Tangman character and have been working on building an Emai set so that I can use the spinny daggers that the Emai use. They're like a 4-pronged dagger. I don't want to be a girl, but I want the Emai skills. So that's what I've been working on. Hey, Al's got to go, man. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for joining. Cody, I'm glad your channel is getting better and better. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Boris. It's great to have you here, man. Within the skill trees, do all skills follow a similar style of growth, like gaining an extra special skill every quarter? Not to my knowledge. Basically what happens is you join a school, you get a skill set. You level your internal skill to a certain level, you get a second skill set. You level it to a certain level again, you get a third skill set. That's it. You learn how to use those 3 sets while continuing to level up your internal skill. Then you get your second level internal skill, which gives you even more power. And it's at that point that I recommend you start training your actual individual skills in the sets that you like. That pretty much is the same for everyone. Once you've maxed everything out, you'll start looking at stealing scripts and creating your own unique combinations. Hey there, says Saint. Love the stream. Very insightful. Thank you so much, man, and welcome to the show. I have one question, however. If you're trying to play the game with a friend, how should we go about? Do we need to join the same school? Alignment? You've inspired me and my girlfriend to play, but I want to make sure we're able to enjoy the game together. For the most part, it doesn't really matter what school you are, you can play with anybody. There are certain small things that create differences, but for the most part, you can both be completely different schools and meet up once you've got through the beginning elements of the game, the beginning quests, you get to your school, you do some more quests, you increase your internal skill, you learn all 3 skill sets, and then from that point, you're pretty much on your own to go and do anything you want at any point. Love this game. It's so unique. I agree, Nox. It is. It's a very, very unique, interesting game that's very complex and very difficult to learn to play. Did you know that Wushu is actually a fighting style? I believe it's called Wuxia, is it not? Not to take away from Cody, but here's some nice footage of Guild Wars and a little propaganda in action. Definitely, Kill, please. If you guys are interested in some more cool Goons content, I imagine, check it out. Is the cliff where you have to be a skill level to move on? No, the cliff is where the hand holding stops, yeah? In the beginning, there's a whole bunch of little quests that help you get used to the game and then teach you, help you get a feel. But then you hit the cliff and there's no more quests. The only quests left are daily quests and they're almost redundant completely. And there's gossip quests, but we don't really know how they work yet. There's various theories. But yeah, the cliff is just basically where all of a sudden, there's no more quests. What do I do? What do I do? I don't even know where to go. And that's the cliff. What you do is what you want to do. You could want to explore the world. You could want to steal a lot of scripts from schools. You could want to join a guild and learn more about the game. You could want to go around and kill people and then increase your infamy. You could do anything that you want. You just need to pick something and do it. And that's the most difficult part. For me, it was fishing and farming. I just started fishing and farming, and then I picked up tailoring and I learned how to create my own clothes, and then I joined Blood of Evil Guild, and they gave me a whole bunch of information to really help me on my way. All you have to do is take your time and don't get bored. Explore, relax, enjoy, and you'll love this game. Nine more people and you'll have 600 followers. Thank you so much, Zerby. That's sweet. Guys, if you haven't already and you like the show, please click follow. Let's see if we can get to 600 tonight. Alright, let's keep moving. Study. So this is the internal skill, the first internal skill for the Royal Guards. Now, I no longer need to train that other internal skill because that's for when you're a scrub. Yeah, that's the scrub internal skill. Although I have heard there are ways to make use of it, I don't know any. The best way to start this game is to activate your new internal skill, the basic internal skill of the Royal Guards. When heaven and earth hasn't separated and mixed as one, Juan was heaven, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Now I click cultivate. Actually, I won't click that because I'll show you guys how it works. One more time. You click the Buddha. You click the skill in the top here. You change it. You click the Buddha to go your internal skills, your combat skills, your flying, running skills. You click the Buddha again. You go to your internal skills. You've got this internal skill. You click cultivate. And now that skill is locked in. Now you click internal cultivation. And congratulations, you're training that skill. In 47 minutes, I'll be level 2. Nice and simple. when you know how. Oh, I can claim my normal spy reward now. Gain identity, gain reward. Woo! Now I'm challenged for the next one. I need to meet these requirements in order to get the next level of Royal Guards, and then you can choose which path to take down. Doesn't really change much. Okay, now I'm going to go to my equipment, right click on my Sowtown soft leather, and that should have been equipped in my identity outfit slot. So here's my normal costume, what I'm wearing. Here's my identity outfit. It means my school's outfit. This is my school's outfit. As you level up with your school, you'll get cooler and cooler school outfits. Your ornamental set is the sets you can buy for real money or win through certain events and whatever. Who wants to? Professions are unlocked. You can now speak to a life chief to learn about collecting skills. Nice, thank you. These are all the professions, by the way, guys. This is gathering professions: mining, hunting, farming, woodcutting, and fishing. Then there's your life skills, like your main skill. You can only have one of these. Tailor. You can have all the others. You can have one of these. Tailor, cook, poison maker, craftsman, blacksmith, or herbalist. And then you have your sort of life, or not life skills, sort of your helping skills. They contribute to helping groups and things like that. You can have one of these. Musician, Weichi player. Musicians give PvP buffs, I believe. Or just buffs in general, probably. Weichi players give extra buffs with arrays. So when you do the team arrays, you get better buffs. Painter, or calligrapher and painter, pretty much fucking useless. They allow you to build skill books, but you can train the skills a lot faster. I'm not sure what they're going to do with those. The last ones are sort of like bonus ones. You've got Divinator. You need to be a VIP to get this, but it allows you to determine somebody's future and give them cool buffs. There's the Beggar as well, of course. It allows you to beg people, and when you beg somebody, they give you money, and you give them a bag of random shit. Sometimes it's got nothing in it. The first time I spoke to a beggar, I quite literally got a pile of poo and a skill book that was a dodgy Chinese skill book, written really poorly with bad grammar, and didn't actually give you any skills. Just a fake skill book. That sort of shit happens in this game. How do you drop quests? Press L. L? Yeah. Give up. L, quest, give up. I've reviewed the script. Good. Once you become more seasoned, we will teach you our advanced skills. Remember what you have learned. When he says once you become more seasoned, he's saying once your internal skill gets higher level, they will teach you more advanced skills. Thank you, Commander. Now you must learn how to use the training function to cultivate your fighting skills. I'm ready, Commander. Oh, right. It's teaching me how to do that anyway. We're already cultivating. Oh, right. Now it's practicing. Okay, so this is the next way you can level your skills. Listen closely. You can practice martial arts. It allows you to use incense to increase, to buy incense, and buying that incense increases your leveling, your cultivation. So I'm going to spend 130 silver. It's called bound silver. You can't give it to any other players. You get it from quests. That gave me a little bit more, a bit of an experience boost. Now I'm going to change it to actual silver, what we call unbound liang, unbound silver. This is the stuff you use to trade with other players and things like that. It's expensive. If I want, I can use my money to level that up even more. I'm not going to, because leveling doesn't help you in this game. Experience helps you in this game. Then you click internal cultivation again, so that you're still leveling the skill, yeah, over time. If you're a VIP player, this will continue to happen while you're offline. If you're not, it won't. Give a beggar some money, get a bag of shit. That's a grateful bastard. Sometimes you get really good shit, though. Lol, Max. Hey there, Yuri. Great to see you back streaming. He says, I've created an account and chose EMI as my school, so my question is, what is the most profitable way to level? The best way, if you want to level up really fast, is to spy on other schools 5 times every day. Is it actual time? Online time? Yeah, well, if you're VIP, it'll keep leveling while you're offline. If you're not VIP, it's only while you're online. You can get very high quality shit from beggars. Beggars can even lower your infamy and things like that, like happened earlier. There's a whole bunch of amazing things that you just need to play this game a long time for to learn about. I'm giving you guys a basic introduction. There's fuck tons that you're not going to get to learn tonight. Enjoy learning it yourself. If you don't enjoy figuring things out yourself, if you're not that kind of person, you prefer just to have things to do, sort of like a theme park MMO, this probably isn't going to interest you very much. That's just the way it is. You cannot get kidnapped while you're AFK because you can only be kidnapped while you're offline. And a lot of people do leave their computer on just to level. That's a perfectly good thing to do. Are you back in Australia? No, I just moved to Germany last week. Cody, check out the Causal stream. Oh, of course, yeah, guys. If you'd like to watch me stream during the day on Causal where I work, follow that stream as well. But you can die of starvation. You can't get kidnapped while AFK. No, you can't. You can only... you can't die of starvation. You can only lose a certain amount of health from starvation. You can get PK'd, though. Okay, so the kidnapping system works like this. Basically, when you log off from this game, depending on where you log off, you will be assigned a random offline job that will earn you money while you're offline. However, if you're offline working, you can be kidnapped by an online player. They come up, they knock you out, they put you in a black sack, they put the black sack on their back, they run to the nearest douchebag and sell you for cash. There's NPCs in every city that will buy people. If you get killed while you're on your way to selling someone, the sack becomes another player's. They can release the prisoner, or they can, to get good alignment points, or they can sell them to get bad alignment points. If you're the person who has been kidnapped and sold, your offline job is now to be a slave for the people that you just got sold to, meaning you won't earn your cash while you're offline for a certain period of time. Bosty, yeah, Bosty is your new nickname, Basti, because you're the boss. Not pleb. Cooking is great when you're beginning the game, beginning to learn how to play the game, and it's great if you like providing your guildmates and your friends with food, because everybody needs food. However, surprisingly, it doesn't make much income. So if you're looking to make a lot of money quickly, cooking's probably not a good idea. However, if you just want to help your friends and your guildmates and keep yourself alive and create good food for buffs and stuff like that, it's a great career path. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Jackish, don't tease me. Alright, you ready? I have completed the training. Do you understand the secrets of martial arts cultivation? I am. Once you are ready, speak with Zhu Ying to complete your training. I'll do that. Killer, mortal enemy, Jinghao achievements. This is world achievement. Jinghao means world. That's the world you're in. That's China. Ancient China. You need to meet all the following requirements. Make one friend. Gain identity. Gain reward. Now we're challenging good communicator. You must have friendship founder and make 3 friends. Intimidate degree with 3. Friends reach 25. I don't know what that means. Taking it slow and not skipping past all this very difficult to understand stuff will make your life a lot easier. Find Zhu Ying and learn about soul chasing claw. So I'm about to go and learn my first Royal Guard skill set. What profession makes the most money? It's a tough question. Kill, what do you think? Might it be advisable to enter team training exclusively? I was thinking about doing some team training with some friends. Okay, I should explain this as well. I will show it to you soon. But anyway, the third option for leveling up is team practice. I'll need to go and do it later. Only do team practice with a full group of 10 people. And you should do a 25 round and a 10 round each day. That will fill your fatigue 100%. If you don't fuck it up. Or someone in your group doesn't fuck it up. If you fuck it up, do a 25 and a 15. You do this every day, and you'll level like crazy. you'll level a lot faster than buying gold and spamming it. It is very crucial to do this every day. The other important thing to note is that there is a TP area in every single school and around the world. It's based on your yin or yang, basically the proficiency of the type of skills that you use. For example, some schools cultivate faster in snow and water, like my Tangman, others in forest and mountains. You need to find out what school yours cultivates better in, and then go to a TP in that area for a cultivation bonus. You can TP solo, it's a waste of time. A complete waste of time. You'll get such little experience and you'll use your fatigue. If you do it in a 10-man group, you will level your skills like crazy. Crazy fast. I'll show you soon. I was told to speak to you for further training. I see, very well. You must have great determination to master these skills. Are you ready? I am. Take this equipment and study these scripts. Use it to learn the basics of this art. You guys ready to learn soul chasing the claw? Alright, so. A flying claw of delirium. Right click, equip. Now I don't have my darts anymore, remember that. If I want, I can put my darts on F2, and I can put my claw on F1. And now as I can push F2 and F1 to equip different weapons. You'll use this a lot in changing weapons to change your skill sets. If I do this, this little button here, I could say this is for number, even better, I could say this is for number 2, and this is for number 1. So when I press F1, I have no skills, but I'm going to learn skills to put in there. When I press F2, it's going to bring up, oh, I got rid of all my skills. I don't know why I did that. It's a bug. Anyway, it should bring up all of the skills that I had there then. Let's learn some new skills. Whew. You ready? Ghost Claw explores darkness. Preview. Get over here. Pretty self-explanatory. Iron Force and Hard Fist. Oh, big punch. Now, I press K for my skill book. Hidden weapon set. Soul Chasing Claw. I have Iron Force and Steel Fist. And I have Ghost Claw Explores Darkness. I've learnt my skills. If I wanted to, I could start cultivating those skills to make them more powerful. But I'm not going to, because I'm going to get my internal skills up first. Remember that. That'll take a week or so. Elder Ying, I have mastered the skills. It's a good idea to get your internal skill to level 30 and then get your second internal skill before training any other skills. That's my recommendation. Other people sometimes say when you're offline, level your internal. When you're online, level your main skills. There's different schools of thought, but at the very least, get your internal to level 18 first. Please. The costumes, there are different types of costumes. You have your clothing that you're wearing, your gear. You have your school outfit, and you have your ornamental outfit. You can switch between them. Ornamental outfit you buy or you win. Indeed. You seem brighter than the usual rabble. I'll give you a special script. Just make sure you don't forget I did this for you. I will never forget your generosity. You learn quickly, but let's see how well you can make use of what you learned. Study the script and spar with Wu Bei Fang. Blood Storm. Ghost Shadow scares Goose. Yeah. Royal Guards are cool. A lot less cool unless if you're not them. But yeah. Alright. So I now have Ghost Shadow chases Goose and the Scent of Bloodshed. Ah, good. Now you'll notice that these 3 skills, the first 3, have red borders, which means they're all attack skills, but the 4th has a blue border. It's a feint skill. It's used for breaking an opponent's defense. Don't forget that. There's a pick. Well, you're smart. Alrighty. Zhe Ying wishes me to test my skills in a sparring session with you, elder sister. Ah, too close. She dodged it. Oh, yeah. Oh, she parried it. Alright, so now I can press 4 to break the parry. See that? The parry's broken. She can't block at the moment. Oh, I missed. Nice. I think that third skill gets more powerful if you use the chain first to pull. No, she blocked it again. I've never played Royal Guards before, so I'm just learning. You will not starve to death, it only goes down to 70%. That's true. I was victorious. She must have been holding back. You are proving rather interesting. Just don't get cocky. You may have natural talent, but truly mastering martial arts is a long and arduous journey. I understand. Let's see how you handle this technique. Study the script and then spar with Zhu Yu once you've done so. I will out again. I take it I'm to spar with you now. I saw your fight with Wu Bei Feng, and I will not go down so easily. Let's begin. Here I come. What's happening? Weird. I can't use my 2 skill on him, I don't know why. Equip the Flying Claw Villian, learn a Desert Ghost. Is that a new... Oh, I was supposed to learn a new skill. Shit. Sorry, buddy. Just learning a new skill here. Screw you. Nice. Okay. Desert Ghost. What does it do? I gotta start again. Alright, that's fine. The lonely spirit descends to the earth and 1,000 claws grab for the enemy's heart. Cool. Now I can use all my skills. They're just bugged out before. Yeah, did you see how I grabbed him and then my number 3 skill starts lighting up? It means that its power has been increased because I grabbed him first. I'm gonna let him parry a bit and build up some rage, because I think that I need rage to use my number 4 skill. Yeah. More rage. Need more rage. There it is. Bam. Only Cody would read during a spar. Yeah. It's a little bit like rock, paper, scissors in the parry attack version, but there's just so much more to it than that. Just so much more to it than that. You can't deactivate the profanity filter to my knowledge. I defeated my elder brother. My intuition was right about you. You'll be one to watch. Just don't do anything that make me look bad. I will not tolerate such a humiliation. Cool. Alright, speak with you again. I usually reserve these for our advanced students, but I can tell that you're no ordinary pupil. New skills again. Possessed by ghosts. Aha, it's a buff. And white bone takes soul. Possessed by ghost is going into control 1. That's where I put my buffs. Be possessed by white bones. Long chains directly hit on acupoints and energy flows through the chain to enter the enemy's body. Block their acupoints, take their souls, or restrict their movements. So it's a debuff attack. Interesting. Let's see how that goes. I might go like that. Cool. Cool. Impressive techniques, that will be useful. You will make a fine asset to our school, though I remind you once more, do not forget how I have helped you. New quests. Is there anything else? You've learned much. Now you require some real-world experience. A guild would be an ideal place to start. Speak with a guild guide on this matter. Thank you for your teachings. Speak to the guild guide. Hey Cody, do you level your inner to 30 and then go for instances and factions? No, you can go for instances and factions well before you hit level 30 into skill. You can start doing instances and factions you can do earlier, it doesn't matter, you'll get a quest that takes you to them. But you could start doing instances probably at about level 15 inner. Around about level 15 inner. That wouldn't be too bad. Depending on your group and your guild again. Remember, this is a very social game. You will need other people in order to be successful. I keep forgetting that I have my horse. I don't use it as tang because I'm faster than my horse on foot, but... What are you on about? Think I abandoned the first faction quest? Yeah, I don't know what to do then, mate. Sorry. I follow the instructions pretty carefully. I can't really get out of that. 21 recommended, says Kill. There you go. Kill, by the way, is a high-level Goons player. He knows a lot about this game. A lot of the information I'm giving you came from him and Grithic from Goons and Auri from Blood of Evil and Embrace Fate and Bloodhorde from Blood of Evil. Getting tired. Pussy. I'm here to learn about guilds. Thank you, Rocker, as well, for helping people out. This won't be a problem, but trouble is coming. Can you take an urgent message to the guild administrator? On it. What server would you recommend a player to start on as well? And as I can only buy food to remove starvation from players, yes, you can only buy food from players. It is a player-driven economy. Gloomwin, and welcome to the show. I would recommend if you're going to start new, start playing on a server like White Tiger or Black Tortoise. They are the new servers. They haven't been in the beta for 3 months like the others. I'm being attacked by a kitty. I'm being attacked by a kitty, am I? Am I being attacked by a cat? I'm being attacked by a cat. Complete task. Thank you for relaying this to me. If you're not busy, speak to bloody blah. What's this? Daily events. There's a guild battle coming up, followed by escort missions and a school war. Very cool. Join or support a guild. Let's go down to a random guild with a cool name. No one has a cool name. Is there not a single guild? I guess Fearless is... No, they're not going to invite me. Let's say these guys have 39 members. Black Sun. Let's try and join them. You must raise your skills before you join a guild. Wait, he's got a quest. Sorry. That's a story quest. That color, blue, is daily quest. I want to join a guild. Okay. Now I can do it. Join support guild. Black Sun. Apply to join. No, you must raise your skills. Oh, it must be weak body of mind or higher. I'm currently lacking understanding. So when my internal skills get to a higher level, I'll be able to do that quest. Guide homesickness, guide to cultivating in sacred places. That's the one I want to do now. XP, we should make our own guild. I won't be playing much Age of Wushu anymore. I've played a lot. Oh, AlphaSol's leaving. Have a good one. Thanks for streaming. See you tomorrow, man. Take it easy, dude. It's a gank fest on Blue Dragon, indeed. The goons are on there, man. I mean, it's fun. You'll learn faster on Blue Dragon. It'll just be more difficult. Guys, I just installed Age of Wushu. It says interacting, but when I load the client, it's not showing up a list of servers. Interacting, I can only assume that means that the servers are full at the moment. That would be my guess. However, I don't know anything about that. Does anybody in the chat know anything about that issue? The Goons from Eve, yes, the Goontang clan. They're from Something Awful, but they're very popular in Eve. They're also very big in here. We spent all morning, all the start of this cast, PvPing with them until I got put in jail for it, along with all the goons. Then I made sweet, sweet, manly love to the goons leader in prison, and then we made new characters. Cody, if you're done playing, why stream it? Oh, because it's good content. I enjoy playing with you guys. And right now, there's plenty of people that are really interested in looking at this game, and I'd like to help. I've been a video game journalist for the last 7 years. It's part of what I do. I'm not done playing, by the way. I will still keep playing, and I can't wait until Age of Wushu comes out, because I'll be playing in the EU servers, and that'll make it very good for me. Bloody cat. Okay, what did we get? Already cultivating. Team practice. Alright, I'm going to try and join somebody else's team practice. Thank you. Cultivating martial arts is not an easy process. A sacred place such as this will greatly increase your cultivation speed. Watch, Atten. Watch and learn and listen. This is how you get good cultivation points. Want to buy a Woolen, 500 ping is a PvP killer. I hear that, son. I hear that. I'm in Germany at the moment. The path to the mastery requires dedication and patience. Remember this. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what TP is, yeah? I want you to do this every single day. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Click the Buddha. Click, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Click that. Click start. Skip guide. No, hold on. I want to join somebody else's team practice. Yes. Here we go. Alright, there's 6 out of 10 here, yeah? I'm just going to get a drink and take a pee. I'll be right back. Once we get 10 out of 10, we can start. Watch this. This is how you level fast. Okay? It's an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go have a really quick cigarette while we wait for the 2 more. All right. If it starts, it's fine. I'm 6th in the queue, but I'll be popping my head in. Just, you know, relax. And as I say, if you want to know how to level quickly, watch this. It's important. Still 8 out of 10? Come on. Is Rocker here? Is there anyone I know here? Anyone that can join this group? Oh, there's 9. We need 1 more, guys. Just 1 more. If you'd like to join, click on the guy in the middle, right-click his portrait, and click Apply to Join. Oh, Gons, man. Good night, dude. Thanks for joining the show again, yeah? I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we can play some Neverwinter. It'll be great. Good God, man. Did you drag that entire stick? I only smoked half of it. I don't like leaving the computer when I'm in a TP group. The success of TP requires everybody to put in a sequence of commands in order 25 times. In total, not 25 times each. Once it's finished, if everybody hits, you get a bonus. If everything goes well and everybody hits, we do a 25 and a 10, and then our fatigue will be at 100% and we're done for the day. You watch the leveling speed increase as this goes on, yeah? Night, night, man. This does take a while to get your head around, but once you know the simple rules, it's the best, fastest way to level. Do it every day, and you'll be leveling in no time. See that? Whew. And that was just the second. Wait till you see the 25th. I will, I'm 6th in the queue. It gets more difficult from 1 to 10. The 10th person has the hardest job. I just leveled up. Level 2, bam, on my internal skill for the Royal Guards, yeah? This is the skill I want to be training so that I can learn all the cool martial arts. And it's a Tai Chi circle, basically, yeah. I knew Kurt Cobain was still alive! Are you saying I look like Kurt Cobain? If you are, you just gave me the biggest compliment I've ever had in my life. Rocker's in the group! Rocker's 3rd in the group! Oh my god, see this is why I love Rocker, guys. This is why I love Rocker. She's the most supportive person you'll ever meet. If you have questions, please go to Rocker. Jump in our raid call, by the way, if you want to be able to learn more about the game as time goes on, because Rocker and Zuli and many other people will still be playing it even when I'm playing other games, and you'll learn a lot very quickly. We can probably get an EXPTV guild going at some point. Any of my mods or authorities can get a guild going if they would like to, and invite people and that sort of stuff. I say I will be playing some Wushu, but not that much Wushu. My cat took a dirty big shit and didn't cover it up, I had to cover it up for her with, you know, with a shovel. I can still smell it. It's stuck in my nose. I need to smell some coffee. Where's my coffee cup? She's pissed off at me because I'm not giving her any attention, so she's just, you know, shitting all over shit. So you don't learn new skills by doing this? No. Oh shit. Down, left, right, Jake. Oh fuck. Fortunately, Wu already missed. Shit. It happens. It happens. It just means we get less experience by a little bit. But as you can still see, you get plenty, so don't worry. Are the goons easy to get into? No, they're full. You need to join the Goon Sanguine now, which is the overflow guild for the goons. You had one job! Is it hard to steal scrolls? There's two types of stealing that you'll most likely do. One's called spying. It's not so hard. You just go to a school, start spying, go up behind NPCs, take their scrolls, and then leave. Script stealing is a whole nother thing altogether. That happens once per day at a specific time every day. At that time, you learn which two schools are open for stealing. If you're a member of one of those two schools, you'll be defending your school. If you're not a member, you'll be going to that one of those schools, whichever you choose, and trying to steal a script from a bookcase hidden within their school. The thing is, it's there'll be a zerg of people running straight through the city to the bookshelf. You grab a script, you get out with the script. If one of the defending players kills you, they return the script. So your job is get in and get out without getting killed. If you successfully do that, you get a random script from that school, which is one of the skills from one of the skill sets for that school. And you can trade them with other players, and that's how you start building up your own skill sets. There's a lot of noobs on the server, including me apparently, so you'll see that we're missing a lot. It's not a big deal. It just means we need to do a 15-man after this instead of a 25. Instead of a 10. This game looks silly, says Samish. It's not for everyone. It's very hard to get into the goons. Oh, well then, it's not your opinion. Yeah, your opinion is a bit silly, but yeah, I guess this is, what we're doing right now is training, practicing, our skills. And you practice skills by spending the time practicing skills, and this is what we're doing right now. Basically, it's how you level up your skills. As you can see, I'm almost level 3 already, just by doing this one. No. You will get to 100% fatigue every day if you do this every day. When you get to 100% fatigue, you stop cultivating experience. So there's no more point for you to continue doing it. The trick is to get as much cultivation as possible before you get to 100% fatigue. In order to do that, don't miss like we just did. See how it says 1 consecutive strike? That should say 13 consecutive strikes. If you get to 25 consecutive strikes, you get a big bonus. It doesn't happen very often unless you do it with friends or guilds. The other way to do it is to make sure that you do it at a specific location that cultivates experience faster for your school. Where I'm standing right now, I'm cultivating faster for my school. You can tell that. Let me show you. This is important. Let me move myself out of the way. Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. Oh, you can't see it anyway. Hold on. Alright, bottom right corner, you can see the little Buddha. It says forest next to it. That means I'm in the forest. As royal guards, I cultivate faster in the forest. So, I'm cultivating faster. Oh god, what am I doing? Alright. It's not the same, it's the Goon Swarm. And yes, the goons are from the Something Awful forums. They're in many games. In EVE Online, they're called the Goon Swarm. In Terra, they're called Something Terrible. In Age of Wushu, they're called the Goontang Clan. They're an online community of gamers that generally specialize in killing other players. Now there's a gap in the border, is there? Oh shit. Fuck. I'll do it after I do my thing. Good night, Basti, or Bosti, as you're now known. Thank you so much. I'm now level 3, guys. Oh, it's my turn. Enjoy your vacation, my friend. Most of the press for the goons came out of Eve, so that's where people think they come from. I was in test and flew with goons. Nice, Betty. One of my best friends is in test. What happened? Was it not a 25 man? Ah, well, it sucks. Alright, now we need to do a 25 man. I might try and start one up. Let's see if I can start one up. Invite, 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 invite. See if we can get some people in here. Rocker, of course. It's 4. Send invites to everybody. Get enough. I would never normally do this. I'm doing this for your benefit. I never ever TP with people I don't know because it's useless. But this is a character that I just started, so I don't really care. I recommend TPing with your guild. I fucked this up. Shit. We're getting a new border tomorrow, by the way. It'll look very, very cool. Come back and check it out. I think it's pretty good. Really? Only 4 people? Fucking hell. What happened to all these group people that were coming with me, huh? Where are all you guys? What's going on here? Joining the goons is very hard. I know, right, Ansel? It's incredible. We had over 260 people in the channel yesterday. It was our highest record. Is this a custom UI? Mine doesn't look like this. Do you mean in the game? In Age of Wushu? Noble Might? Be a member of the Something Awful forums for 3 months minimum. That's a good way to start. I'll join. You have to be here, Chris, at the Royal Guards. Doesn't look like we're going to get enough people. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. We can continue. You've already seen what it is. You basically, as I say, you do a 25 and a 10 man if you get them all. Otherwise, you do a 25 and a 15 man. It levels you up a lot. Did you notice that I'm now level 3? If I did my whole 100% fatigue, I'd probably be level 5 or 6 already. Yeah, it's well worth doing until you get 100% fatigue every day. Yeah, the Viet Cong Guild are incredibly powerful on the Blue Dragon server. They played in the Chinese version of the game until the NA version of the game launched, and then they played NA knowing what to do, and they smash everyone. I'm just gonna move on, guys. I'm just gonna move on because otherwise we're not gonna get to see enough of the content. It's already 1. It means I've got another hour, so. I will be streaming Age of Wushu tomorrow on the Casual stream. So if you guys haven't already, please follow the Casual stream, and we'll be streaming there tomorrow. I'll give you guys, someone can link you the Casual stream. Follow them. I'll be on there casting tomorrow for more Age of Wushu at 12:30 Central European time. Over 600 followers? Nice! Very nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. God, I can still smell that cat shit. Kitty? What the fuck? It's a dirty ass shit. 638. Wow! Guys, I'm flattered. That's amazing. Does the forest bonus apply to passive cultivation? Yes, it does, Hap. It does. There are many other areas that you can cultivate as well. The Royal Guards cultivate in forest and mountain, I believe. Tangmen, who I played before, cultivate in snow and water. And yeah, you can just stand there. Also, if you're patrolling your city looking for spies, you get a 10% cultivation bonus. If you're patrolling in your own guild city, you get a 30% cultivation bonus. One of my favorite little tricks, which is not really my little trick, it's just something I like to do, a lot of other people do as well, is I went to my guild city, patrolled, got my 30% cultivation bonus, went to the waterfall in my guild city, and got the extra cultivation bonus for that as well. And then I'd leave that on while I was doing my work. So I was getting a much faster cultivation bonus. We were at 575 before the stream. We're now at 638. Guys, thank you so much for following the channel. It really is appreciated. We play a lot of different games, mostly MMOs on this channel. I hope you enjoy the community. We start at 8 o'clock Central European time every night. In the description below, you should be able to find more information. What do you get from PvE besides loot? Nothing. Rome, it's a mainly PvP game. Hello, Salvador. How you doing, man? Oh, reputation. Yeah, you get reputation, which allows you to do more PvE content. Kill's right. Does this game kick you if you're AFK too long? No, you can leave it on. It's one good way to get around the whole you need to subscribe VIP to cultivate while you're offline. Just leave it online. God hates you should really learn about all the bonus stuffs. So I don't know what you mean, Hap. Yeah, good times. I remember when Cody played a Little Inferno and we were only 30 people. Yeah, I remember when it was just Rocker and Zuli. That was 2 months ago. We've grown pretty quickly. All the characters look the same. They look similar, but you get lots of different customizations once you're in the game. Patrol guide. Patrol task. This is teaching you how to spy on other schools and patrol your own school to defend against spies. I love this game. I really love this game. Corso, hey man, long time no see, bro, how you doing? Also Thalos, welcome to the show. And it's Bogger, welcome to the show. Welcome to EXPTV. Lou Yid is acting strange. Find out why. Yes, everyone's wearing the Royal Guards uniform. I can change my uniform. I just click to my normal costume, which is the gear that I'm wearing now. And all of a sudden, I'm wearing a different costume. Also, higher level Royal Guards will have different Royal Guard uniforms. Alright, let me get off this fucking horse and figure out what's going on. Lin Yun is acting strange, find out why. Rocker! Rome, so you can eventually learn all the skills from all the schools? You could. It would take a long time, but you definitely could. I barely made this Twitch account. You're the second person I'm following. Branchy Pizza? That's so nice of you. Thank you very much. If you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know, yeah? And I'll try my best to answer them for you. I love it when new people join Twitch because of this channel. I think we need to get outside of Twitch, you know? I think we need to let people in the world know that there's cool things going on and attract new people. So it's always amazing to hear that. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys, for promoting the links. Yeah, I also stream on Causal. That's my day job. I stream on Causal during the day. I also write content. I'm the editor-in-chief on the Causal website. So I do a lot. I've been a journalist for 7 years now. I do a lot of content management and writing reviews and articles and things like that. Is there a place where all the bonuses for cultivations are told? Not in the game, to my knowledge, but you should be able to Google it. Otherwise, someone in the channel should be able to help you. Sam says you're nice, and you look like one of my favorite rock stars, so I'll follow you too. Thanks, dude. Thank you very much. It's so nice to hear. God, I love meeting nice people in this channel. By the way, guys, we only have nice people in this channel. Not nice people get kicked out of this channel very quickly, okay? We want to create a very large, very active, very fun, kind, compassionate community of gamers. So that's what we try to do. Also, just to let you know, we're playing the Neverwinter closed beta tomorrow, which is a new MMORPG based on the Dungeons & Dragons series. It's very good. Tune in tomorrow to check it out. The crafting's insane, says Noble. Yeah, it's nice to see some people starting to get how much this game has in it. It's very, very interesting. I come here for the hype, says Ansel. Nice. Do you have your own website? Not yet. I spent the last 5 years building this website. That's not going to work because I fucked it up. Let's try that. That should work. I built MMOgames.com. I've been managing and producing that site for 5 years. I just moved to that site. I kind of know why I keep capitalizing. Now, as of last week, I've just moved to Berlin, and I'm living and working on Korsel in Berlin. Kurt, I'm just going to ask if you've played Neverwinter a lot. Is it worth $60? Very much so. Very much so, John. I think Neverwinter is one of the most enjoyable MMORPGs available at the moment. You should. Welsh Creature, good night, Cody, and see you tomorrow for Neverwinter. Fuck yeah, man, it's gonna be sick. Thanks for joining the show. See you then. We're also working on building an EXPTV website and many other exciting projects for the channel. We're currently working on a new intro for the channel, some new borders and designs for the channel, and then my most exciting project, D&D Live, where we'll be playing actual Dungeons & Dragons live on the show with a lot of interesting production value stuff. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun. Is Neverwinter a theme park or a sandbox? It's a theme park. However, it's based around user-generated content, which means it comes with a dungeon designer. You can build your own dungeons and Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, add lore and story, add all the monsters, build all the rooms, all that sort of stuff. Only thing you can't do is choose the treasure. The treasure is set automatically to stop people from leveling up and getting good shit. Basically, you spend a lot of the game playing other people's dungeons. What we're going to be doing on the stream is playing the shit out of the game until we're max level, and then building really cool dungeons in the Foundry. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's made by Cryptic, so if you've played Champions Online or Star Trek Online, both games I wasn't a huge fan of, but the Foundry was great. Are we having a meeting this weekend, Cody? No meeting this weekend, but we will. Those who were there last week, some of those who were there last week, will be participating in our first practice session for the D&D Live this Sunday. This Saturday might be Neverwinter, or it might be my one day off. We'll see. We'll see how much Neverwinter we get in on Friday and how much we need to play on Saturday. What level can you start dungeons at? About level 15 to 20 on your internal skill. Yeah, your level 1 internal skill at about level 15 to 20. John shows off to bed. See you tomorrow for Neverwinter, mate. Take it easy. He ain't no German, he's Australian. Kian, I am indeed Australian. I moved to Holland 2 years ago to work closer on MMOgames.com. I left MMOgames.com about a month ago. I moved to Berlin last week, and I'm now working with Korsel. I have been working as a journalist in the industry for the last 7 years. I love making content. I love reviewing and writing and just generally building communities on the internet. This is my passion project, my personal project. But during the day, I work in the same office here at Korsel. So I split my life up a little bit. At the moment, my girlfriend's in Australia visiting, so I have a bit extra free time. I'm doing a lot of stuff on the weekends. When she gets back, that's usually girlfriend time. Do you get executed for kidnapping? No, you don't. You get executed for being a massive badass. It takes a lot. And you go into death row, and if you don't get freed from death row by your friends, then you get executed. Execution's basically just banned from the game for a few days, really. Join a guild as quickly as you can. How do I do dungeons? Get to about level 15 to 20 inner skill, and then go to Sozo. Hold on. Let me get through this. Oh shit, you want to fight? Oh, too close? Shit. What's this one then? Not that one. Oh, nice. Guys, if you're wondering where the first dungeon is, Look at the screen now. Go to big map, south river delta. Go to Sojo. Why can't I go to Sojo? Is it because I haven't been there yet? Oh my god. Anyway, south river delta in Sojo on the docks near the water here. There's a dock, and you talk to the Twilight Village dude there, and he'll take you out to Twilight Village. Raviscore! Hey man, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. I haven't seen you for ages. How can you level up fast? Training practice groups. I went over that a little bit earlier, Hellzoom. If you missed it, I'm sorry. But you basically join a group of 10 people and do your Tai Chi. You will learn about training practice groups during the quest line. Get a group of 10 people together, do a training practice group, do a 25 round and a 15 round. Every single day you will level fast. It's part of the main story quest, you'll get to it. It's this one here, team practice. Do a 25 round, then do a 10 round or a 15 round. How do you find a group? Yeah, I can't help you with that one. Sadly. Hey, Dusty! Oh wait, I don't want to be here yet. I want to be there. It's been a big week. Fast travel's different. You have to buy fast travel points in the world. You press T and it brings up your teleport list, so you can extend for a certain amount of coins, and then you can add a new area. I've got Royal Guards, my school, Gymming Post House, my starting area, and then you can add more. Yeah, also guild points as well. Complete the patrolling guide. Word has gotten around about you. I want you to patrol the school and eliminate any spies you find. Spying is a very core element of the game. Some people will come in to try and spy on your school, or you will go and spy on other schools. You can stop them by patrolling. The most important thing to note is that you level faster while you're on patrol. I'll show you now. One last thing, some of our disciples have already infiltrated other schools. Yeah, cool. Okay, this is the Spy Master for my school. You will get to a Spy Master for your school. He has this book on his head. Don't forget who he is. It's very important. Speak with Zai Quan. Wait. Maybe he's not the Spy Master. He's not the Spy Master. Hold on. Maybe he'll take me to the Spy Master. You need to know where your Spy Master is. It's very important. It'll save you a lot of time. Hey, Waffen Knight, man. How you doing? Welcome to the show. No, you don't have to buy teleports back to every city. You buy a teleport slot, and then you can teleport for free every 10 minutes to that place. They don't cost much. Dude, their game chat's been full of gold spammers since the first day of beta. I've been checking your channel for you to be online PM Central European time every single day. Except sometimes on weekends. Rocker, Kill, thank you so much for all your help in the channel. Yeah, before you can cultivate, you need to have cultivation bonuses. If you just started a new character, you should have got an item that gives you 200,000 cultivation to get you started. However, normally you need to complete tasks to earn experience, and the experience will slowly turn into cultivation. If you don't have any cultivation left, you cannot level. What's this I hear about stealing scripts? The masters have been looking for cunning disciples willing to steal scripts from other schools. Are you interested? I am. I see, then you must first speak with Huang Zhang. I will do that. A lot of running around crap. Enjoy these story quests, because once they're gone forever and you're in the sandbox. I'm hoping to get you guys to that point soon. Why is Rocker not a mod? Rocker hasn't showed any desire to become a moderator, but she is incredibly helpful. She is massively helpful on the chat. She's also very, very nice. I still haven't... I want to make Rocker a mod, I do, but I want to keep mods for specifically for moderating purposes. I just don't know. I just don't know how to do it properly yet. Part of me wants to make her a mod right now, but the other part of me is saying, be patient, young one. Patience is helpful. Complete task. I am told you want to go home. Is it so difficult? Teleport points, yeah. It's just teaching you how to go home. I'm not going to do it right now. Hold on. I want to say here first. That's that quest is probably where we'll end things. So just let me get to this first. Weekly spy quest. This is very important, guys. Open your ears and listen up. This is something that confuses everybody in this game. I want you to listen carefully and take notes if you can. Are you ready? First things first. Spying on an enemy school requires going to the enemy school and stealing 10 pieces of intelligence from the NPCs in that school. Once you've stolen 10 pieces of intelligence, you return back to your school, teleport back, hand it in, and you've finished one spy run, yeah? You can do 5 spy runs a day. They give you a lot of experience, so do them. When you accept this weekly quest, you're going to get 20 spy tokens. They should be in my backpack now. Here we are, Master Detective's token. These are teleport tokens, so that when I talk to this guy, is it this guy? Yeah. Now, he'll let me see, I want to go spy on this school, or 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 this school, right? By doing this, I use one of those tokens up. When I run it, if I do it 5 times a day for 4 days, I'll be out of tokens. For the 5th day, the 6th day, and the 7th day of that week, I'll need to go by myself. If you let the week end without finishing the quest, and the quest is to spy on 5 different schools 5 times, I believe. Let's have a look. 4 times. So Beggar, Sex, Scholars, Tangman, Emai, Shaolin. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to... What's a nice school? Let's go to Emai. We're going to go to Emai, and I'm going to show you how to spy. If you let the week end without finishing this quest, your tokens will expire, and you will need to finish the rest of the quest on foot. Let's go to Emai. I want to show you guys Emai because it's beautiful. Opens ears in Microsoft Word. This is very important for you to remember that, because it means that instead of running around the whole world constantly, you can just teleport. When you get here, you can talk to this chick to begin spying. However, it's better if you don't, because sometimes you won't find this chick and you won't be able to teleport here. All you need to know is every time you go to a new school, right now I'm at Emai school, you press N, click on school, school spy, and click join. Right now, I can't seem to click that, because probably because it's my first time. But you, at the moment, what? Wait a second. Once you are more experienced and have opened Jing-Hao mode, you can join a spy mission. Then you can choose. Okay, so I can't do it right now because I'm not strong enough. Well, that's just annoying. Why the fuck did you teleport me here? Okay, well, good to note. You need to be a certain level before you can do it. Let's go back to Royal Guards. This is how. Let's assume I just went in there and stole my scripts. Now I'm gonna come home. If you want to know how to do spying, watch yesterday's video on Age of Wushu. It has a full spying tutorial in. You can find it in the archives. Rocker. You need first understanding level 5 in a skill. I'm currently level 3 in a skill. If I'd done my TP like I normally would have if I was actually playing this character, I would be level 5 by now, and I could go and do my first spying quest, yeah? I would do 5 today, which means I would do Beggars, Scholars, Tangmen, Emai, and Shaolin. And for the next 4 days, I would do that, and when completing it, you get 70 tokens, and those tokens are used later in the game for leveling up your internal skill past 30. Not many people know this, but you can get internal skills to level 36, not level 30, and you use tokens to do that. I've never done it. I've collected a lot of tokens, though. The most important thing about spying is this. You guys have already seen this. This is the experience tab, yeah? Remember how I said you need to do tasks to get experience? A daily quest gives you 2 to 5 experience. Spying once gives you 200 experience. Spy regularly, you'll always have experience. The experience will turn into cultivation over time, and the cultivation will turn into your skill progress up there, yeah? Cool. What's going on, XP? Hey, Juicena, how you doing? I love you, Rocker. I have 2 inner skills. Is my inner level the average? You should only have, okay, in your skill book, you should have self-relocation or recollection. That's just a crappy one you start off with, ignore it. You should have 1 inner skill for your school. That's what you should be cultivating. When that gets to level 30, you'll get level 2 version of this. That's what you want to be doing. So spying is important, gotcha. It is important, it's also very fun because there's lots of PvP. Because you're spying on schools and people who are patrolling. Can I patrol? Where's the patrolling? I don't know where the fuck the patrolling dude is. I've never been Royal Guards before. No, it's none of you guys. Maybe I can activate it here. I can't do it yet, I'm not high enough level. Normally you press N, you go school patrol, and you join. That means you're doing the opposite of spying. You're looking for spies in your school. Again, there's a tutorial on how this works in yesterday's video. I don't have time to go through it now. Just note that when you're patrolling, you cultivate experience faster. So if you want to level faster, patrol. Doesn't mean you actually have to patrol. You just need to be on patrol. Dusty! Look at this sexy man. Oh yeah. Should we have a duel? A duel with Dusty? Oh, we're protected, so we can't duel. Bugger. Okay, let's have a look at our quests. Join a guild? No. Learn about script stealing? We did that. But it's not finished yet because we haven't actually script stolen. Guide. That's the actual script. I want to go and talk to him again and just see what happens. He's a scholar! He is. Remember where you're patrolling, dude. It's very important. Agreed. Scholars have lovely school outfits. They do. So how do you get the 200,000 cultivation points? I got it in my backpack. It was just a little icon. It looked like a little pill, yeah? 2 green balls, I think. I'm not sure why I got it. I'm pretty sure most people got it, though. I don't know. So you think you have what it takes to steal scripts? Prove it to me and show me your strength. What the fuck? Oops. Oh, you blocked it. Nice. I still don't know how to use this class very well, as you can see. But I'm learning. I'm learning. Nice. Complete. Talk to Zhang Quan. Cool. Why can't I join beggars? You need to learn the begging profession before you can join beggars. Use your practice martial arts to grow up your inner skill. If you click here, what he's talking about is you click practice martial arts and you can spend your silver cash. Don't spend your unbound. You're going to need it. Don't spend your unbound. Spend your bound crap on leveling up your skill faster as much as you can in a given day. Not enough silver coins. Okay, I'm going to use these ones. Not enough silver coins. I spam these ones. Do it every day. Don't use this unless you've got a lot of money and you know what you're doing, okay? You'll use up all your cash and you won't be able to do anything. Then remember to activate internal cultivation again. Your Buddha will start glowing. You're still leveling. It's important. It didn't tell me how to get it. Okay, let's have a look here. Map. Merchants. No, Life Shifu. You need to go to a town that isn't a school. I'll show you in a minute. Just not pleb. Just wait a minute. I'm gonna be at a new town in a minute. I'll show you how to do it. But basically, you go to your starting town and click Life Shifu there. I think I passed her test. So you came back in one piece. You're now qualified to learn about script stealing. Yay! Okay. Report to C2 Lihua. I'm just going to finish this chain, then I'm going to Jiming Post House. I'll show you about professions, and then we're going to wrap up, okay? Also, look at the book next to your map in the upper right-hand side. Oh, yes, of course. Jinghao help. This is actually a really good note. Who just pointed that out? Sakuda. Thank you very much. Guys, if you have any questions and you get stuck, this is your guide, yeah? This is your just entered Jinghao. Make sure those are all ticked off. Around the world, events, relationships, wandering in the wild, blah, 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 blah. This will help you a lot with what you need to know about this game, okay? Remember that this is a sandbox game. It's not going to help you. You have to help yourself. Don't forget it. Or watch my show. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Learning and growing. Hey, who's still online from our group? Rocker, Dusty, and 3DS. Everyone else is gone. Lightning! Lightning! Jesus, where's Lightning? There he is! Lightning, my man! Are you in the channel, dude? I didn't get to say hello to you if you are. Hey, dude. How you doing? Cody, maybe you have any info about Chapter 2 storyline. I'll get to that in just a moment. I want to learn about school raids. Stealing scripts. Right. When a script event begins, yeah, you go to the right place. Yes, sir. Now you know about stealing. Protecting, same shit, blah, 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 blah. I've already done this. You guys can go through it at your own pace. Wanted guide, find a coachman, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you just keep doing quests, and once the quests are all done, the world opens up to you. I'm going to show you how, let's just assume that I've done. Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I want to show you guys exactly how to get to the right point. Script stealing is in 30 minutes? Fuck. Yeah, this game is a massively complex, incredibly deep, sandbox, player-driven MMORPG. But it will require about a month of your time to learn how to play it and start enjoying it. You start doing instances when your inner skill is at about level 15 to 20. Yeah, they changed the hours, Rocker. EVE is hardest than Wushu, yeah. The closest game to compare this game is EVE Online. EVE is harder, considerably. However, the lack of translation and support from Snail Games makes this a lot harder, in its own way. You fucking horse. Been playing for 2 days, I'm addicted already. When I first started playing, I was playing on stream for the first time. Yeah, I was streaming for the first time, it's a couple of months ago, really. I was streaming on a different channel, with MMO games where I was working. And for the first week I had a lot of fun, and then I stopped playing. And then about a week later I came back, and I joined a guild, and I played the shit out of this game. Once you start finding things to do, this game becomes amazing. I mean, I can run up walls and run along water and fly through the air and have massive air battles and literally fight in the water and off mountains, and it's crazy. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. Jade, man, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. And Seath's back. Oh, Seath. EVE is the ultimate sandbox. I played EVE for about a year and a half. I was at the EVE Fan Fest in Iceland last year. Wow. Jesus Christ, wow. Thought it was so boring. Yeah, Cloudzak's my brother. He's one of those guys that sort of plays a game for 5 minutes and then says, yeah, I don't like this anymore. you're not gonna like it, you know. That's just the way it is. And as I've said, if you need quests to keep you going and you need to constantly have something to do, and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, I'm not insulting anybody here, but if you need theme park MMOs, you can't play sandbox MMOs, because sandbox MMOs require you to learn by yourself and create your own things to do, and it's very, very difficult. You must move on the map only walking. No, I'm alright, thank you. I wish I could, Tenzu, but my main, who has all of those abilities, is in prison. Although, if you watch the videos from earlier, the archives from earlier today and yesterday, you'll see plenty of it. We did massive PvP sessions and shit. The running on water is a very rare drop from the second dungeon. I was lucky enough to get it. It's worth 6,000 silver. I used it, and now I can run on water, and I love it. However, it's hard to get. You'll need to play for a few months to get it, most likely. I'm in prison because I was playing around with the goon swarm, and we were killing each other, and then one of them put a bounty on me, and then a constable came along and put me in prison. In order to get that character out of prison, I need to spend another hour and 20 minutes sitting in prison, and I can't be fucked doing it. You go into jail for different times depending on how much crime you've committed. I've got about an hour and 20 minutes left, and we did some gay wushu sex and had some fun with it in the prison. All the goons were in there as well, and it was great. But I just can't spend an hour and 20 minutes waiting around when I'm streaming. You know, I like to produce a good quality show, and waiting around in prison, well, we at the gay sex, we kind of reached the pinnacle of what we were able to do, right? Get a coach to Yanying. I want to visit other cities. Why can't I see Yanying? What's going on? Why am I derping? Oh, it's right there. You don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to complete that quest. Alright, so let's just pretend I've done that quest. I'm going to open up my quest menu now. Is that a new menu? What's that? Oh, they've changed a couple of things. Storyline quests, all done. Travel quests, join guild, untrack. Wanted notice guide, untrack. Let's assume that those have been completed because you know how to complete them. They're very simple. Follow the instructions. The spying quest, that's a weekly quest. Let's assume that we've done that today. The last quest we have is I'm coming home. You press T, choose your home village, and click teleport. This is where you're going to get the only questing you're ever going to get in this game. Enjoy it. It's designed to teach people how to play through various PvE content areas, the only real PvE content areas that you're going to get. Cody, can you increase your inventory? No, not. Oh wait, yes, of course you can. You need boxes and bags, which you get from various crafting professions. Tailors make bags, craftsmen make boxes. Story quest. A blue scroll is a daily quest. You don't need to do daily quests, and I recommend avoiding them. Please, can you spare some money? Any amount will do. I'd like to help, but I am homeless as well. That's a good answer. Oh, she doesn't bear the garments of a typical beggar. Some misfortune must have fallen upon her family. Perhaps not unlike the one that changed my life not so long ago. Now you're starting the story quests, yeah? It's been in beta for 3 months. Most of us have been playing it for that long. It launched yesterday. There is no real difference between the launch and the beta. Should I do the script stealing? On this character, I don't want to do it. And I can't use my other character, so I don't see the point. I spent all... No, I didn't kill Sion. I didn't spend any of my money. I made a specific point of not spending my money on the martial arts practice, remember? Yeah, as I did get wrecked by Grithik at Weichi and fucking Shifu. Yeah, Age of Wushu officially launched last night at 11 o'clock. Gay goon sex equals viewers! Agreed. I did not spend any bound on my martial practice. Oh my, yeah, but you need unbound for the travel, right? Or do you need bound for the travel? Shit. Well, maybe I did spend all my money on my training. Fuck. Well, that just means I'm a douchebag. Basically. No, Demon Master, Demon Elder. You need bound? Okay, there you go. Well, then I apologize, I fucked up. Doesn't matter. It's very simple anyway. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Just do a few quests. Daily quests are good for getting bound cash. I don't know who I'll be streaming with, but I'll be streaming Wushu tomorrow. Maybe. I might just rebroadcast this broadcast, to be honest. We'll see what happens. I could rebroadcast this and then stay in the chat and answer questions, perhaps. I'm not sure. Let's just see what happens. Or actually, no, I could get on Wushu an hour or so early, finish my prison sentence, and then I can show you guys on Causal tomorrow some of the... I can show you Twilight Village. We can do Twilight Village tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the first dungeon tomorrow on Causal. It's set. 12:30 CEST, Central European Time. Tomorrow on the Causal stream, we're going to do Twilight Village, the first dungeon. Spy missions are the closest thing to a daily in this age. Yeah, Kilson's right, avoid dailies and do spy missions, they're so much better. Story challenges. Cool. Now, guys, that's it. You finish your storyline, you level your inner skills, you get new school skills, and then you enter the sandbox and do anything you like. I'm just going to show you professions quickly. That's pretty much all we've got. Then we'll do a wrap-up session, a Q&A, and then I'll be getting off at 2, so 25 minutes. If you have any questions, get ready. I'm going to be able to do lots of questioning and answering in a moment. These are daily quests. Where's the blacksmith? Oh, M, Life Shifu, zoom in. I want to learn blacksmithing, so I go to the blacksmith. Lol, lads. I want to learn forging. You don't have enough money. Well. I don't have enough money to do anything. So we're gonna start the, anyway, yeah, that's how you learn professions. You learn your profession, it's pretty simple, basic stuff. Yep. Well, fuck. Dungeons sound great. This will be on the Blue Dragon server. This will be on the Blue Dragon server tomorrow at 12:30 on Causal. That's, this one. Follow that channel. You'll be alerted tomorrow when we go live, and you can come and watch us do the very first dungeon on my higher level assassin character. No worries, guys. How do you make money in this game? I make most of my money kidnapping people and selling them. You can also make money through crafting and selling to other players. There's a lot of ways to make money. Get creative. Play the game for a while, figure out what the best way to make money is, and then do it. You know what I mean? This is why I keep stressing with you guys, and I know I sound like a bit of a douchebag, keep saying it over and over again, but it's really, really important. I don't like this song. Wanderer's Valley, douchebags. That's more like a Tangman. The Tang. Let me bring up the chat. Just gotta get comfortable. Is it loud? I never know with you, fucking Kilsian. You're the only person that calls volume issues. I just think you're afraid of loud noises. Alright, there we go. Hi, welcome to EXPTV, the after show. This is where we do a bit of a Q&A and allow you guys to ask some questions and wrap up the game. So tomorrow we will be playing the Twilight Village dungeon with a bunch of guys from the stream. Hope you can be there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be playing on my higher level character, of course. Yay! Off the show, chat! Woo! Volume's cool? Alright, cool. Age of Wushu is the only game that you can watch on a stream for over 10 hours and still have no idea what's going on. I keep telling people this, and I want to stress it one more time, because it's very important. It's a slow-paced game. Don't try to rush. Don't try to level. Don't try to get to be the best. Take your time, learn the skills, learn the world, learn the areas, learn the environments, enjoy it. Enjoy the beautifully handcrafted environments. Find cool people, join a good guild, make friends, learn. Learn, learn, learn. Practice your professions. Oh, dude, the next beta weekend is tomorrow. I actually have alpha access now, but I'm not allowed to stream it because of the NDA. I'll be playing in the closed beta tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central European time, 8 p.m. Central European time. I'll be playing the Neverwinter beta weekend 4. Professions and crafting have just been added, so I can't wait to see how that goes. What do you need to level your second internal to? Okay, so the way most people do it, get your first internal to level 30, then you'll unlock your second internal. Get your second internal to level 8, and you'll need to complete the first dungeon. Complete, because you'll get a quest from your guild leader, from your school leader. Complete that, you can get it to level 18. Then you'll get a second quest. That's to complete the second dungeon. And then once you do that, you can get it to 30, and then you use tokens to get it from 30 to 36, is my understanding. Neverwinter's coming out on the 25th of this month in open beta for those with Founders packages. Those without a Founders package can start playing on the 30th of this month. I will be streaming it on this stream a lot, and we will be building dungeons collaboratively on the stream. So if you'd like to be a part of collaborative dungeon building, if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please come and join the show and please click follow. It's going to be good. We have a really cool, fun community here. Oblivion, hey man, welcome to the show. No, but it took me so long just to figure out how to arrange my skills properly. This is hour 1 stuff that took me 2 days. It takes a long time, Noble. Take your time and enjoy it all. Those of you that are looking for a theme park experience, don't bother with Wushu, but you might really enjoy Neverwinter, so come tomorrow night and have a look at that. Oh, sorry, Nurk. Sorry, man. I've asked about it a few times, but I guess you didn't see it. I'm sorry, dude. So much chat tonight. Nurk says, what are your thoughts on the new online game being made by Lord British, Shroud of the Avatar? I don't know anything about it at all. Sorry, man. If you send me a link, I'll take a look. Oh, sorry, cats. That sucks. You want me to watch? I'm sure you'll be back. We will miss you, though. We really will. You're awesome. Thank you so much for your help, man. Love the stream. Expect to be back every day. Thanks, Not, man. That's great to hear. I really love community gaming. The reason why I started this stream in the first place was because as an MMO journalist for 5 years, and just a journalist in general for 7, I noticed that MMO communities have gone to shit. For some reason, I can't seem to find anyone cool to play with. It's just a world filled with trolls and people I generally don't want to be around. Hopefully this stream is a way for us to get to know cool people and create cool experiences and avoid all of the shit that MMOs have to offer. For in December, cool. Does your internal upgrade to the second, or do you suddenly have 2 different ones? You get a quest once you get to your first internal to level 30, that will give you your second one. You get it from your school leader. Pretty cool stream, followed. Thanks, Trapit, man. Nice to meet you, dude. I have played Path of Exile. I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't streamed it. I meant to. Sadly, I just haven't had enough time, and it's not... The 2 genres of games that I don't play very much are action RPGs, like Diablo and Path of Exile, and MOBAs. I play a lot of StarCraft, because I love StarCraft, and I play a lot of MMOs, and I play a lot of console games. I've been playing Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U lately, which is just fucking cool. And just Planescape Torment. We play a lot of old CRPGs as well. Planescape Torment, wow. Such a cool fucking game. Stuff like that. Thanks, Nurk. Yeah, send me a message. Zarek, I'll talk to you after the show. There's no need to bring this stuff up during the show. We have an XP dev channel for a reason, buddy. Hey, fucking men, Cody. Can't remember a really cool guild since I played EQ1. I feel you, man. I feel you, Ken. Things have just got bad, you know what I mean? Things have gotten bad. And I think there needs to be a place on the internet for people who who believe that kindness and compassion are more important than evil and greed. And that's what we're here for. We're here to change the motherfucking world, one step at a time, by getting a whole bunch of cool people together and creating really cool experiences. Pick whichever school calls to you inside. I want to bring this up. Kilcian just said, pick whichever school calls to you inside. Pick the school that speaks to you. The school that sounds the coolest to you. Because the rest doesn't matter. There is no good school, there is no bad school. There are only different schools. Pick the one that sounds most like you and the one that you think you'll most enjoy. Because that will make a difference. Because of all the different school disciplines that are available. Or look at the link Rocker just sent so you can have a look at all the schools in depth. StarCraft! Yeah, I love playing StarCraft. I haven't been playing enough, Ozzy. I was a Diamond player. I'm probably more like a Platinum player now, but I love StarCraft and I play Zerg on the EU, SEA, and NA servers. Just hear about Neverwinter in the stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is Neverwinter a remake or something coming up? Lampony, Neverwinter is a brand new MMORPG based in the city of Neverwinter within the Dungeons & Dragons universe. Come to the stream tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and you'll get to see a really, really cool game that's going to change your life. Free to play, MMORPG, great fucking quality. It's brilliant. Star Citizen, oh god, Seath. Oh, those words make me happy. Star Citizen is going to be amazing. It's going to be like Eve, except you can control your ships and shoot each other Twitch style. I saw a video with this massive supercarrier and a whole bunch of players landing their ships inside the supercarrier while it's flying through space. Yeah, it's fine. I'll always be in the raid call after the chat, Zarek, so we're just chatting there. That's no worries, man. Elite Dragons, I have, Elite Dangerous, I haven't heard of that one, sorry. In other words, pick Royal Guard. Yeah, Royal Guard don't have many rules. And the chain's pretty OP, as you just saw. Could you check RC messages? I'll check RC messages immediately after the show. Getsuga, my friend. Going to play poker, have a great night, XP, and chat. Jew, you're awesome. See you tomorrow. No worries, Eric. No worries at all, man. Neverwinter Nights 3 says kill. Yeah, that would be nice. Archage has just finished an open beta period in Korea not long ago, so probably a year. I'd say about a year or a year and a half. Probably towards the end of 2014, we'll probably get an English version of Archage. That is my #1 most anticipated MMORPG because it was created by Jake Song, the guy who made Lineage 1 and 2. Lineage 2 was my first MMORPG. Spent 2 years playing that fucking grind-based game. I loved every second of it. Age of Wushu felt like a return to Lineage for me. Right up until Snail Games decided to release it, an unfinished product. Yeah, the Night Angel trilogy was a little bit of a letdown. Way of the Shadows was a magnificent book. The other two weren't as good. They were still good, they weren't as good. But it was his first real series of novels. Just starting out. Archage looks insane, huh? I can't wait for Archage. Can't wait for Archage. Yeah, most people feel that way about the Night Angel trilogy. What's unfinished about Age of Wushu? Just about everything, my friend. The translations haven't been completed, the interface hasn't been updated, there are bugs all over the game, lots of glitches as well, where bosses will reset in the middle of combat because you took them out of this tiny little area. There are shitload of explanations that need to happen that haven't happened. There's just basically not a lot has changed in the 3 months of beta. And they've rushed to a launch well before the game is finished. It's insulting, and I feel offended. I don't feel like Snail Games are representing their game. Snail Games US aren't accurately representing the game that Snail Games, the developer in China, have built. Because they have built a magnificent game. And Snail Games US are rushing it to release. I don't feel that people in America are getting a version of the game that they deserve. Does that make sense?
You trying to attack me?
This cat's going nuts at me. His new series is way better. I would like to read it. The Kraken would be nice, Haseeth. I've seen that video, The Kraken Age of Wushu. It's so good. More followers? Nice. RuneScape. Nice. 657 followers. Wow. That's almost 100 new followers tonight, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you come back and enjoy the show every other night. We have a lot of fun here. We've got a community of amazing people, as I'm sure you can see in the chat. Everyone's really nice. We do have opinions and arguments sometimes, but afterwards, it's always a shake hands, agree to disagree sort of thing, yeah? There's no bullshit in here. Bullshit gets squashed out very quickly. The key features in Age of Wushu, to be continued. Half the world's still missing. A lot of the features are still missing. I started with Lineage 2 as well. Amazing game back then, wasn't it? People who played Lineage 2 understand the level of PvP that the rest of this world just doesn't get. The Lightning series by Brent Weeks, better than Night Angel. I'll have to give that a look. What are your thoughts about the EU release of Age of Wushu? Well, it's not really an EU release. It's called Age of Wulin. It's being published by G-Potato. Very different experience entirely. All I know so far is that G-Potato have decided to translate and fix the game before their beta. That makes me very happy. I was very happy that Snail Games released the game into beta. There are hundreds of videos on this channel of me praising Age of Wushu for the awesome game that it is. It wasn't until they announced that they were launching an unfinished game that I got angry. I got very angry. And going to their website and seeing things like banners at the top that say register now, in a big button, register. You make a spelling mistake in this size font on the top of your fucking page in an image, not a text, an image. You're not doing your job properly. Leave it so that somebody else who's better than you are can replace. Because really, I don't give a fuck about the company, Snail Games, and I don't give a fuck about their money. I don't give a fuck about their bottom line. I give a fuck about Age of Wushu. And I give a fuck about the experience of Age of Wushu being delivered to players that deserve it. That's what I care about. That's all I care about. And that's all they should care about. Seems like that's not the case. I'm enjoying, I'm following you too. Thanks, Ika man, that's great. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dusty, that's the information I have as well. Some herbs called weed in Age of Wushu, yeah. There's hemp. Have they changed it from hemp to weed? Really? Started with Ultima Online, yeah. Ultima Online was some seriously hardcore shit, Chris, so I really wish I had gotten into it. But sadly, we didn't have the internet in Australia back then, so we didn't get to. Yeah, I get very upset with publishers that ruin the games. I don't care about the publishers. They can go fuck themselves. I care about the games. If you ruin a game that I can see should be so much better than it is, I will hunt you down. I will make you pay. You don't have that right. You don't have that right to release an unfinished game. It's rude. It's insulting. I fucking hate it. Australian broadcasting. This show starts in Australia at 4 AM at the moment because of daylight saving times. And it finishes at about 10. I'm in Germany at the moment. I've been living in Holland for the last 2 years, and now I'm living in Germany. I moved to Berlin last week. They were making too much money during the beta not to launch early. Very bad move. Very bad move. Don't fuck with games. It's serious business. Cats, I thought you were going. What is this? Kian says, Cody, since you know so many MMOs and such, what would you suggest for someone that's been around the block as far as theme parks go, and just wants a really good sandbox game to get into? The only two really good sandboxes I can recommend to you are, of course, EVE Online and Age of Wushu. They're the only two competent sandboxes that currently exist, to my knowledge. Both require a lot of time and effort before you can fully appreciate them. Both require that you join a very large guild with very cool people. But if you can do both of those things, you will get massive enjoyment out of both of these games. Yeah, PlanetSide wasn't really a sandbox though, was it? It was a persistent world shooter, you know what I mean? There weren't really any player-driven economies or anything interesting from the sandbox world. It was just an open world with gunshots. PlanetSide 2 was boring as shit, I thought. You've played EVE already, then Age of Wushu is what you're looking for. Give it a few weeks, yeah? If you played EVE, then you know what it's like. Give it a few weeks, play Age of Wushu for at least a few weeks if you haven't already, and then see where you're at. Find a nice big guild, a nice group of good people, and I think you'll enjoy Age of Wushu a lot. Hey, Elite Unit, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Rhythm says, what does the term sandbox mean? To give you the easiest understanding, you have theme park MMOs where you basically begin your character at level 1 and then you do a bunch of quests and activities until you get to maximum level. You get driven down a specific path. In a sandbox, it's basically an open world filled with tools, and you can use those tools in any way that you want. Usually the economies are player-driven, in that everything is created and crafted by players, and thus the prices are set by players, and you don't really have anything to do unless you find something to do. Age of Wushu is a great example. When you finish the storyline quests after about 5 hours, you don't have anything to do. Your quest just ends, and you're standing there, dick in hand, going, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? And there's this moment called the cliff there. It's very difficult. But if you can get through it, magic happens. Because you find something to do for yourself. For me, that was fishing. You find something to do. And that leads you to something else. And that leads you to something else. And eventually you join a large group of people with a mission, a goal. Maybe it's to take this guild down, or steal this place, or dominate this area. Maybe it's to farm a whole bunch of materials so that you can build something big and cool. You find something to do on your own, or you find a goal to share with friends. And that's a sandbox. That's what a sandbox is. You find something to do like get thrown in jail by greatest nerd ever. That happens sometimes too. That's the beauty of sandboxes generally as well. They generally have open world PvP in that you're allowed to kill anybody on sight, but there are punishments for doing so. Minecraft is a different kind of sandbox. It's not an MMO sandbox, but yeah, it's also a sandbox. Sakuda, see ya! Take it easy, man. Thanks for joining the show. Atlantica was great for about 3 weeks, yeah. It was a really cool concept for an MMO. Atlantica has turn-based, it's like Final Fantasy, old Final Fantasy style. You get like 9 people in your group, and then you turn-based combat the enemies, and then you could join groups of other people, and you end up with 9, 18, 27 characters. You know, and when I say people originally, I meant characters, sorry. You control 9 characters, and you have 18, 24 characters in groups of 3. You get these massive turn-based battles. Sadly, it's turned into one of those free-to-play crappy sort of scam MMOs now, where you level up to level 50 in 5 minutes, and it's just not worth it. The developer of Archage is Jake Song. He developed Lineage 1 and 2. He proposed the concept of Archage to NCSoft. They said that it was too ambitious, so he left NCSoft and made it himself. Congrats, Ed. Jail Simulator. Atlantica was a little more like Suikoden, indeed. It was fun until you realized that the cash shop was required to progress past a certain point. Yeah, they ruined Atlantica like they ruin everything else. Publishers are taking liberties. They're writing checks that the banks can't cash. One day there'll be an uprising. Players like you and me are going to say, that's it. I've had enough. I'm not letting you ruin these games anymore. I'm going to take your game, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You can cry, you can complain, you can go to the police. You stole my game. But we're just going to take it, create private servers, and they'll be massively popular. We'll do whatever the fuck we want with them. And you'll keep sending us letters like, you're doing illegal things and you're not allowed to do that. And we'll keep saying, fuck you and have a wonderful day. The world's changing. Consumers are getting the power again. We can take it away from these assholes that seem to just want money. Greed, consuming the planets at an alarming rate. I'm mad as hell about it, you know? After hitting level 28 in Terra, I finally got a good idea about what these games are about, and I just got lost in console RPGs. Yeah, Terra was like, get to level 30, realize that nothing has changed, move on. Any upcoming English MMOs, look up Neverwinter, or come here tomorrow for Neverwinter. That's all you're going to need, I promise. Chrome misses Heroes of Might and Magic Online. I'll give it a look, Kill. Guys, it's 2 minutes to 2. I'm gonna wrap up. I need some sleep because I got work tomorrow, and I'm gonna be playing Twilight Village on the Causal stream with you guys tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we're gonna play the shit out of the Neverwinter beta. I hope you can be there for it. I really enjoyed spending time with you tonight. I hope you learnt something. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. I hope I wasn't too... I'm a little bit tonight. I'm usually very loud and happy, but the fucking neighbours keep fucking complaining, so I can't do anything, and it's just constricting me. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow, so I hope you have a really good night, alright? Guys, XP out. Peace.